What good, everybody? It's your boy ShowTyme. We live and direct, lock and loaded. Hope everybody having a fantastic day. Salute to all my people. Make sure I hit that like button. Definitely subscribe. Want to donate right there at the bottom of your screen, man. ShowTyme Glow. Salute to everybody, man. Hope y'all enjoying y'all Friday. Got the kids out of school. I mean, our whole life, everything going good for everybody, man. Unfortunately, man, when we turn our TV on, we expect to watch basketball, but as you see, this whole summer and even now, it's all about soap opera. There's so much going on in the NBA. It got nothing to do with basketball. We'll harp on that. We're gonna get on that. Let me salute my people, man. Y'all know what I do, bro. Salute to all my people. What's good, DW? What's good, my guy? He said I'm a big Kyrie Irving fan, KD fan. I don't be social media that much sometimes. Social media, man. I mean, it's hectic. Yeah, salute my boy. What up, Old Town? Yeah, Old Town. Yeah, we gotta talk about your boys, man. There's a lot going on. You went to Golden State Wars. What's good, Robert? Robert Simpson, man. Salute to you. He said, "Hey, I like your content. You're very respectful. You don't bash people and put people down about working and slowing for the." Yeah, yeah, man. I appreciate it. Appreciate it, Rob. I don't know no other way to be though, Rob. I have no other way. I don't know no other way to be other than what y'all see on this screen right here. I don't have no hidden. There's no other side. You know, I got the side not turn up. I mean, of course. I mean, if somebody get out of line, I got to put you in line. I mean, other than that, I mean, I am who I am. What you see on the screen. I don't try to be nobody else. I don't know how to be it no other way. That's where we come from, man. Salute, my boy Blessing, man. Always, bro. Always be front line, man. Hope y'all enjoying y'all day. Salute my boy play it for keep. Salute my guy. Salute Black Mamba. Big Q. What up, Big Q? What's good, my guy? What up, Shadiddy? Best eye in the building. My brother Trout Junkie up in here, man. Salute, Trout. Either stand for something, fall off anything. Salute. Yes, sir. Salute, Dustin. What up, homie? What up, DTG? My boy Outlaw in here. Zookeeper, yeah, it's very crazy, bro. It's yeah, man. Some of this stuff is just, man, just sad to me. What up, my boy Terrence? Terrence always up in here, front line, front center. NBA Rick, what's good, my guy? Just so much drama going on. It's sad, bro. It's just too much drama. Nothing but drama. Fans come here to play their money watch basketball. We got nothing but drama. I never seen so much drama, heard about so much drama in the NBA. I don't think it ever been this much all in one little all season and season. I never seen this much drama. This is getting out of hand, bro. What my boy Roy Davis, front line, my girl Gigi. Hey to Queen Gigi. Salute to Queen Gigi. Y'all gotta salute Queen Gigi. Good afternoon, man. Salute Robert. So I'm not salute R Skinner. We're good, Shamario. What's good, my boy Phillimore? Yeah, man. Logic. My boy Michael. My boy Michael Alexander open here. What up, Mike? NBA G League. What's up? My boy Priest. Oh yeah, for sure. I appreciate it, y'all. Man, I couldn't do this without y'all, bro. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. God, without y'all, bro, man, we make this show. It ain't just me. I ain't taking all the credit. I never will. Salute my boy Astro. A lot of y'all contribute to this channel right here. It's a lot of people, man. Y'all contribute to this big time. My boy A1 up in here. My guy Mike. Crooktown P. Lock in, Crooktown. We're going tonight, man. But I'm so distracted, y'all. Yesterday, I got so distracted. I mean, by the way, I've been very exhausted. By the way, I had to take some time off YouTube yesterday. But meanwhile, every time I turn around, hey, did you hear about this? Did you hear about that? Hey, you know this going on over here. You know that's going on. I'm like, oh, what is going on in the NBA? What is this? Am I? I know I'm not tripping. Why is there so much chaos all of a sudden in the NBA? And I'm talking about this stuff is dropping all in one day. I have even, bro. I'm locking in on the Josh Primo. I'm just not finding out what happened with him. I didn't even, Then I turn around, the Kyrie Irving stuff coming out, and then I got some Golden State stuff I got to talk about. I'm like, God dang it! Can we even talk about basketball? It's so much. It's too much going on at once, and it's a distraction. Everything is a distraction. Like, what's really going on? Is this something I'm missing out? You got the top teams losing to the bottom teams. Golden State Warriors are starting out 3-6. Could possibly fall down to 3-7. Clippers have their up and downs. Brooklyn Nets is what can I start, bro? Like, boy, I can't even find a word to talk about Brooklyn. Brooklyn Nets, bro. I never seen nothing like it. Brooklyn Nets are going out. I just never seen nothing like the Brooklyn Nets. I never seen nothing like this. I know why basketball is elementary. I never seen nothing like this Brooklyn Nets stuff. Never heard about none of this. This stuff is it has become such a distraction the whole summer. Here it is, basketball is still here. You're just now getting rid of Steve Nash. And we're gonna talk about the Kyrie Irving stuff just a second. But Lord, I have to get this off my chest because I'm like, man, why is there so much drama going on? What happened to us talking about the game? We can't even talk about the game, y'all. My phone blow up. Hey, this going on, man. Hey, did you hear about that going on and this and that? And I'm like, huh? Miles Bridges. It's something I'm missing out. It's so much stuff that's on my brain and been delivered all at once. Let me think about this. Okay, let's start with Kyrie. Let's start one at a time. What up, Raycon Cuff? What up, Ken? It's too much going on, bro. We done got so far away from Robert Sarver stuff. It's all strictly Kyrie Irving. My guy Elder, what's good, Elder? Good Lord. I mean, yeah, the Primo thing. Yeah. See, I often tell about the Primo. I'm gonna talk about it. I'm gonna get to. Let's get to this stuff. I'm trying to get through this quick as I. And G Money, I definitely gotta hear your opinion, bro. Because you had me. I watched your video yesterday, bro. Oh no, bro. No, don't apologize, homie. Hey, bro. I was so exhausted yesterday. I wasn't gonna be able to do it anyway, Kenfolk. I tried to get. I was talking to my boy. I was asking them why is y'all struggling so bad. We're gonna get to that though, bro. It's some stuff, man. They ain't even put it out there yet, but I'm putting it out there. I'm gonna put it out there, bro. What up, Steven? What up, Tish? NBA Red. But let's start the Kyrie Irving thing, bro. Cause that's gonna get this out the way. Y'all, me personally, y'all, I'm so tired of anything got to do with Kyrie Irving and all this other stuff. At first, I wasn't even paying attention to it at first. I'm like, all right, so let's get to the game. They kept throwing at me. Oh, did you see this stuff going on with Kyrie? I said, what's going on with Kyrie? What's the big issue? When the thing first came out, I did not think this was going to get blown out of proportion, to be real. When I saw him put the link on there, they said, Kyrie, you're wrong for putting. So I saw some people getting on him. Kyrie, you're wrong for putting the link out there and this, that, and the third. You know that's not right. That you're anti-Semitic and all this other stuff. Nick Fidel, boy, this dude got to somebody. I ain't gonna lie to you, Nick Fidel. I'm convinced this dude is trying to destroy Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving reputation or something. He's out to really do some damage for somebody. I don't know who he working for. I know he working for ESPN, but I don't know who he working for. But this dude right here, man, that dude is crazy, bro. And of course, all his colleagues, they're gonna take up for him. They're gonna say, "Oh, you did a great job of answering questions." But y'all, to be honest with y'all, I blame the Brooklyn Nets PR staff and a couple other people. Like they were breaking down to me, like, bro, it's their fault. They shouldn't have even let it get that far. They really let Kyrie Irving melt in front of them. Well, I ain't gonna. Well, some people's eyes might be melt because some people might feel like it's self-inflicted for Kyrie Irving. Some gonna feel like they're overblowing this whole situation. We ain't gonna get into them. First of all, I'm gonna tell y'all this: don't come up in here getting too deep onto this stuff. I ain't got look. We gonna leave people religion. We gonna respect other people's religion, bro. I'm not getting into all that. This person wrong. We're gonna speak about the basketball part. I'm gonna be real with you. Now we can go a little. We can tap on a little bit. I'm not gonna block you from your opinion, but just be mindful what you say. That's all I'm saying. Please, for me and the people, respect other people that support what I got going on and anything else. Respect other people's beliefs, bro. Don't go too hard on somebody else's beliefs. Please. Be mindful what you say when you come on here. Some people gonna feel like it's self-inflicted. Some people gonna feel like it's overblown. That's fine. I have no problem. Have your own opinion. Just be careful. But I feel like this. Nick Friedel, he's out. I don't know what his issue is with Kyrie Irving, but for some reason, and he's been harping on this stuff the whole, not even just the summer. It was just last year. How he was just destroying Kyrie Irving in the media. Like, making him be a very bad person. And I have a problem with that because I don't believe Kyrie Irving is a bad person. I believe Kyrie Irving is a strong-minded young man, but he sees things his way, and this is the thing. This goes back to the freedom of speech thing. Y'all, this what in Young Africa. Salute to Young Africa. I don't know if he in there yet. I'm not looking at the chat, but look, let me say it real quick. Young Africa, this is exactly what we were talking about a couple of days ago. We were talking about how the athletes, they get paid all this money, but y'all gotta understand something, bro. When they sign these contracts, they get a big ass rule book. And in them rule books, there are rules. You know the rule books, you gotta make sure you represent the NBA and the team you playing for respectfully under day conditions. This is the truth. Yeah, they got the money, they got the fame, they can do whatever they want, but they can't. And under our eyes, anyway, in the inside and the outside looking in, it looks like they can say what they want to say. They can do what they want to do. Truth is, y'all, they can't. Once you sign that dotted line, you apply. You are under their microscope, homie. Kyrie Irving is already under their microscope, and I'm gonna tell y'all. And if I even play the clips real quick, we go a little deeper, bro. I don't see Kyrie Irving being a Brooklyn Net. There's no way. I do not see them. I don't see, bro, to be real with y'all, I don't see no team investing in Kyrie Irving after this. Not because I'm saying it's his fault, because you know what they're trying to do, though. Y'all see what's going on. I don't see him being a Brooklyn Net, bro. Quite frankly, I'm starting to think. So my boy said, "Hey, so what team you think Kaepernick gonna go on?" I said, "So you think Kaepernick done?" For a lot of folks already said they might think he done. One of the former teammates last night said Kyrie Irving just want to play basketball. He haven't spoken to him since. For like I think he said like he haven't spoken to him recently, but he just want to play basketball. He ain't, don't nobody really know what Kaepernick mind really at right now. But a lot of people are already saying, man, I don't see how this gonna work past this year. And with Kyrie, look, man. I'm just play the clips, bro. I mean, this is crazy. And here's some sound bites from a couple sound bites. What's going on? And Woe said something very interesting too.
Speak of hindsight, are you sorry for the hurt that your post caused people?
I'll take my responsibility for posting that. Some things that were questionable in there, untrue. Like I said, and the first time you guys asked me when I was sitting on that stage, I don't believe everything that everybody posts. It's a documentary, so I take my responsibility.
Adam Silver wanted to hear the word "I apologize," or in your mind, you said, "I didn't mean to cause any harm." Were you apologizing, or you not apologizing?
I didn't mean to cause any harm. I'm not the one that made the documentary.
What are the specific things in the documentary that you don't believe are true and that you don't believe represent your own morals?
I think some of the criticism of the Jewish faith in the community, for sure. Some points made in there that were unfortunate.
Man, bro, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, bro. I can't, like, me personally, y'all. Let's be real, bro. Whether some people don't agree with it or not, Kyrie Irving getting a raw deal out of this, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. That's. Son, I gotta be careful what we even. I think it's wrong the way. To me, y'all, I think the media has been out to get Kyrie Irving for the longest. I think me personally, I think the NBA and Brooklyn Nets are trying to find a reason to get out Kyrie Irving, to be real with you. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Oh yeah, I'm not even done with the yeah. Hold on a second.
Sean, why did the team feel like now is a good time to suspend Kyrie?
You know, I would point back to the release, the statement that went out from the team yesterday, and in that, you know, clearly outlines that over the course of the last 5 to 6 days, the organization has made multiple attempts to get with Kyrie and his representation and to have them clarify his feelings and, you know, put out a sense of remorse for this. And that obviously didn't happen, and he refused to disavow that until his tweet last night. So I think this was the best course of action as it stands right now is to suspend him. You know, because those they're not the values of our organization right now.
Considering he spent seven days not apologizing and then apologized a couple hours after he gets suspended, do you think after the suspension is over, 5 games or however long it lasts, do you have hope that he'll be of the right mindset and be an appropriate asset to the team?
Well, I think after anything like this, you would always hope that there's a change. There's a change in feelings, a change in attitude, and you know, I think per his apology last night, that's a step in the right direction. But again, as I think we've sort of stated, that actions speak louder than words, and so he's had some time, and there'll be some more time to reflect on this.
I'm sorry, Sean. Is the apology enough where you would say, okay, 5 games, he can come back, or do you want to see something else too?
No, the apology is a step in the right direction. Okay. Yeah, no, that's certainly not enough.
Sean, what else does he have to do?
Yeah,
the statement it said, you know, you guys want to see some other things. What are those steps?
You know, there is going to be some remedial steps and measures that have been put in place for him to obviously seek some counseling, you know, designated by the team from dealing with some anti-hate and some Jewish leaders within our community. You know, he's going to have to sit down with them. He's going to have to sit down with the organization after this, and we'll evaluate and see if this is the right opportunity to bring him back.
Was there any consideration of waiving or releasing?
No, not at this particular time.
Go ahead, Stefan. I was just going to say, you just said he would have to sit down.
Kevin, what did you think of Kyrie's conduct this week?
I mean, I ain't here to judge nobody or talk down on nobody for how they feel, their views, or anything. It's just, I just didn't like anything that went on. I feel like it was all unnecessary. I felt like we could have just kept playing basketball and kept quiet as an organization. You know, I just don't like none of it.
Do you feel the suspension is unfair?
I believe and trust in the organization to do what's right. It's an unfortunate situation for people that are impacted by this situation. I mean, it just sucks all around for everybody, and hopefully we can move past it.
spoken to Kyrie, especially.
The fact that Ben Simmons has been, I think he's been a source of frustration for Kevin Durant, for others on the Nets so far, because he has been unable, now he's unable to stay on the floor with a knee injury. But prior to that, he has shown that he is a long way away from being back to an impactful player. I think it's a big part of the reason why the Nets are at the very bottom of the league defensively. And none of this really works. This team was built and reconstructed around the idea that Ben Simmons would have to play a really significant role for this team, especially on the defensive end, especially rebounding. Well, I think the last few days for Brooklyn, while they would have liked to really been invested in a coaching search, they have been fully invested in dealing with this Kyrie Irving situation. I think today allows them to start to get back to figuring out if they're going to go the rest of the way down the road with Ime Udoka. I know that they've continued to ask questions, to vet the circumstances around his suspension and essentially ouster in Boston. But I think for Brooklyn, that's a situation, a search, a candidacy with Ime Udoka that they can now start to turn their focus back to with Kyrie Irving suspended for at least these 5 games.
Bruh, so y'all telling me let's keep it real, y'all. Y'all telling me, bro, Kyrie Irving was willing to donate $500,000, $500,000, as part of the progress to get over the situation. Then they after that, he went on a press conference you basically asking a man how he feel. He gave you his honest answer, but you want to apologize it also. I'm confused about this whole thing. Then on top of this, he didn't give an apology, which I don't. Me personally, I'm not on no side. I'm just saying. I'm just looking at this, my perspective. Me looking at this, bro. What do you want the man to do, bro? First of all he did was post a link to a biography. I understand the biography. I get it. All the stuff is contained. But I don't think that was really his me looking at it, y'all, just really going back look at. I don't think that was his intentions to really do. And he sat there and told you, not only that, you want him to apologize. And when and then on top of that, y'all suspended him. And when he go on there and apologize, that's not good enough. You want him to do more stuff. Man, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. If I was Kyrie Irving, I ask for a trade. I'm just being real with y'all. If I'm Kyrie Irving, I'm asking to get up out of there, bro. And you know this stuff really steamed from back in 2020. If y'all really remember, all this stuff really started in 2020. And they started last year. It started 2020. That's when people in the organization really started to get frustrated with Kyrie Irving. How the whole stuff went down the bubble and what he was saying. I mean, I don't want to go to get too deep in that, but last year with the vax thing, Joe Tsai was publicly showed frustration with Kyrie Irving. Some people don't know this, dog. Kyrie Irving actually got his money back. All them games, he said, I heard he got his money back for all of that stuff, like from sitting out of games. He actually got his money. There's some details about that came out. Some people might not know, but I heard he actually got his money back from sitting out them games. But him not making top 75 with the accolades he has currently, the narrative's been drawn out, that been thrown out there about him, making it seem like he's just some loot. Oh, he has to get counseling. He has to sit down with the Jewish leaders and all this other stuff. That's crazy. To be real with y'all, that's insane. You know something else I thought was funny, y'all? Remember when we talked about how the Brooklyn Nets players was ignoring Steve Nash? Now, you remember we talked about this, right? Guess what the media do? And what I said was facts. Guess what the media do, y'all? They twisted up that situation. They just show you how dirty the game's media play. They twisted up that situation. Guess what they put? Guess what they put as the face of that situation? Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving sabotage Steve Nash sabotage before the Nets exit. And it goes in detail saying that Kyrie Irving was annoying Steve Nash plays and doing their own plays. Y'all, that's bro. It was the Brooklyn Nets. The whole team didn't respect him. Y'all ain't have to put Kyrie Irving name on, just say, oh, Kyrie Irving. No, nobody believed in Steve Nash on that team. He been lost the locker room. They actually threw. They didn't even put Kevin Durant on this. He the one that asked for the man to be out. They threw Kyrie Irving on this. With all this stuff, when it rains and pours, they blame Kyrie Irving. They throwing him on every single thing that's going on with Brooklyn. That's just how the media work, bro. I hate this. If it was just YouTube, I can go a little deeper than what I can, but by this being YouTube, I'm not even finna go that route. But Kyrie Irving last night, of course, he went on Instagram. Put this little message out there. Basically apologized, which I'm not convinced. I mean, when I first saw it, I said to myself, well, that's probably his PR team made him do it. But y'all got to remember this, though. And this had to be reminded to me. Kyrie Irving's in the New York media. Y'all know New York, 70% of New York is Jews. Y'all got to remember that, too. 70% of New York is Jews. Was Kyrie Irving lying about some of the stuff he said? Did he tell a lie? Are they trying to stop us from telling truth about our history? Wow. They don't want them to save him. At this point, nobody should blame KD if he wants out again. You're 34. It's time to win at all costs. Sloom, I got 3 stats. I'm gonna say it real quick before I drop the link. I'm gonna go back to that for a second. Golden State Warriors, y'all, they got a small problem in that locker room. They try to erase our issue. Yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all that real quick. I'm gonna drop the link. I'm gonna get this out real quick. What I know yesterday, y'all, Jonathan Kuminga has been he's pretty much on the clock right now. If you know what I'm talking about. Jonathan Kuminga, he's been late, coming late. They've been getting on to him by coming late. They don't, and his agent getting on the Golden State Warriors. They feel like they're wasting his talent. he feel like he should be getting more playing time. But this the trick though. When he gets playing time, he's not going out there and performing. Yesterday, last night, as far as I know, Jonathan Kuminga was going to get playing time. He was going to get some playing time last night against the Orlando Magic. He showed up late again yesterday. And Steve Kerr they was pissed off. And they told him, hey, like, bro, this dude got to come in here. He got to start coming in on time, bro. He's throwing temper tantrums, all type. It's all type of stuff, this dude. Maybe Stephen A. Smith was up to something the whole time with this dude. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Maybe Stephen A. was up to something. I tried to hold out on that. Maybe he was up to something when he said what he said. But that's what's going on with him. Yeah, I did hear about tonight. He is gonna get some playing time tonight. But last night he was supposed to. Steve Kerr got mad on him and reduced his minutes. Said, "No, you're not getting playing time." And y'all, I asked about and look, Draymond. Oh yeah. They trying to sign Dwight Howard too. That is true. They trying to sign Dwight Howard. As far as I know. Now, a lot of people blame. Now, there's some people out there that saying like Oates, and I get in Oat Town. I don't want to just throw you out there. Because I know some people, Old Town not the only one that feel like this. Some people feel like Draymond in a pool situation is part of the reason why they losing. I'm gonna tell y'all this, as far as I know. Draymond has been very he's been laid back since the incident. He's been pretty much to himself. It's like before he was getting on dudes, he was a lot more great. He's been more passive now. That's for sure. Now you can take that and you put it how you want to put it. I don't know, but I know Poole been getting he's been getting a lot of love in the locker. He's been getting a lot of love. I'm not saying it's somebody against Draymond. The locker room is split up. That's not what I'm saying. It's just Draymond. They've been taking care of business as a basketball team, but he's been pretty much he's been to himself a little bit. He ain't really been getting on guys like he used to. He used to be a lot more aggressive, but he's been chilling for the most part. Jordan Poole doing a lot of good things. The Wiseman, they feel like Wiseman they've been getting on him too. Wiseman has been too nice. He's they feel like he needs to hit the kill switch. They feel like Wiseman kind of he's kind of the problem. As far as on the court, not nothing off the court, it's just on the court. His game's still immature. He's not getting it done on the court right now. As far as boxing out, defense, and in the war, his teammates been getting on about, man. You got to be more aggressive. You got to, you got that going on right there. That's why they looking to bring in Dwight Howard, because they feel like they got to have somebody in there other than Keon Looney to help out in the second unit. Draymond been pushing for the Warriors to get Dwight Howard. I know that. Dwight Howard also, the Brooklyn Nets trying to get him too. But all that stuff going on in Brooklyn, if I'm Dwight Howard, I'm not thinking about going over Brooklyn no more. I'm sorry. I'm not going over Brooklyn. I don't even know what's going on with Ben Simmons, to be real. I didn't even ask about no Ben Simmons. I don't even know what's going on. He got a bone bruise in the knee. I guess it just sitting him out. But bro, the way this season started off, it's just pure chaos. For the Golden State Warriors too. And another thing, they feel like this. They feel like they're missing Otto Porter Jr. Otto Porter Jr. gave him a nice little spark plug out the bench. They feel like they need him. They're trying to get Iguodala back out there. I think he's gonna get some more. He should be back on the court. Maybe not. I don't know, but they want a point guard, somebody that can run the show in the second half, along with Jordan Poole. Because Poole just a scorer. They don't really look at him like the guy just making plays for everybody. He at best is just getting the ball and going to work, But as far as Draymond, Nah, I mean, for I know, ain't no bad blood in the locker room. He just been to himself, been passive. Kaminga, everybody talking about the Kaminga thing right now. Because Kaminga out there and his agent feel like they're wasting his talent. And he should be getting more playing time. He don't know some things about the playbook. I don't know what the hell going on with Kaminga, man. But they got some things they got to work out, bro. The Bless said you already know. So you know too, huh? Yeah. I mean, it's out there, bro. I mean, but I'm going to drop the link, though. I'm going to get y'all opinion, bro. That's not even half. I didn't even talk about it's some other stuff. Hold on. That's not even. Oh yeah, Josh Primo. Yeah, let me say this real quick about him, bro. This man, I ain't gonna go too hard on him because I ain't gonna judge that young dude. But nah, I ain't gonna talk about that. Never mind. I'm tripping. Yeah, I'm good on that. Never mind. I'm back about that, but yeah, I'm gonna drop the link. But y'all know, oh yeah, Miles Bridges, y'all know he got off them charges. It's funny how he got off them charges, right? Man, Gang was talking about that last night. Like how folks he got off them charges. Now, trust me, if that was me, you, or anybody else in the chat, we going to jail. That just show you how powerful the owners is. When they feel like you can do something for them, they'll get you out. But expecting if Charlotte don't offer no deal, somebody gonna give him somebody gonna go at them Miles Bridges for sure though. I definitely see that. It was something else. What up, Priest?
So this shit is like straight bullshit.
Yeah, it is.
I feel like I ain't never seen a player get attacked the way Kyrie Irving is getting attacked. I don't. And the suspension thing, the first time the suspension thing was brought up by Charles Barkley, I thought the NBA players was a brotherhood. If I'm Adam, you can't disrespect my religion, and you're gonna have to be suspended. That was
yeah,
Thursday.
Man. But that's what happens. But bro, that's what happens when you sign that dotted line, bro. Bro, it's rules to this shit, man.
I mean,
I ain't stressing it up, man. I don't think people realize how much. Yeah, they got money. They're rich, but they follow rules.
I get that, but as far as the players, it ain't no player. I've seen players getting suspended for domestic abuse. I've seen players get defended by the Players Association for multiple things worse than posting a fucking link. But this dude gets no support. No players say nothing. Nobody got his back. Nobody think this fucked up. Like, I don't understand. I don't understand what's going on in the league right now.
It's so real. I gotta pick and choose my words very carefully because I don't know. Because we live in such a. Let's be real. Let's be honest, y'all. It's so many shows and comedians and stuff came out 20 to 30 years ago and stuff that we actually enjoyed. That couldn't even be played in today. The world's so sensitive now, bro. Like everything is so feminist and sensitive. You can't say this without somebody getting offended.
But the problem is, he didn't say nothing. He posted a link. This dude could have posted porn on his Twitter. This dude could have posted porn on his Twitter, and they wouldn't have said shit. So I don't too much believe. I mean, it's getting to be a bit ridiculous. Nobody is like standing up for the players. Nobody is. I mean,
You good, Tamar?
It's to the
Facts.
point. It's to the point where I feel like the players should just start their own fucking league and just be done with it.
It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna
I
happen, man.
know. I
Let's say,
know it's
hold on, hold on. Before y'all come here and start saying it, bro. Y'all gotta understand something. This is
no. I
not the
know that's not
Sixers.
gonna happen. I'm just saying.
Basketball players are not, bro. They're half of being out of brands. You think they finna come out and they finna mess them up? I said same by Robert Salt. Oh, this person should speak out. No, it's a pecking order. They not doing it, y'all. You'll get blackballed. You think they want to get blackballed? Let's be real. We gotta stop looking at these athletes as superheroes. When we look at LeBron James, the basketball player. Let's keep it like that, bro. But I tell you one thing though. Instead of again, I'm gonna say it one more time. I'm gonna keep saying it. I ain't gonna keep saying this, but look, stop asking these athletes, celebrities, and all these other important people that y'all look at as so, they are so out of this world. Stop looking at these folks as your superhero. They don't care about you. How about you be a man and be a leader of your own backyard? Control what you can control. Because stuff like this, if we really had this wouldn't be going on, right? Because if you say one thing about the 5-letter community or anything about them folks right there, they on your top right there, and you have to apologize and you coming off money. That man gave $500,000. I don't even want your money. Your apology wasn't sincere. But when it comes to our people, when it comes to our stuff, they don't care about our stuff. They don't care about our history. We don't care about our own history. That's why.
They're gonna take his money.
Us on YouTube, we can't even converse the right way and root for each other the right way. So how in the hell? Go ahead, bro.
I think it's like they trying to get this dude out the league. It's like they're trying to Kaepernick this dude, and I don't even, like I said, I've been watching basketball. I'm only 40, but I've been watching basketball for like at least 30 years. I've never seen a dude get thrown away. Dennis Rodman was out there wearing wedding dresses. He was kicking dudes in the nuts. I mean, I ain't never seen nobody get dead like this dude. It's baffling.
You know why?
Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf did.
Oh, that's you. You corrected me, Elder. That was the only other guy. You corrected me, Elder. That was the only other guy.
You don't follow their rules.
Mark Jackson,
you know
too.
this. Y'all all know this. When you don't follow their rules, you know what's gonna happen to you. You know, bro. They're gonna ask you, hey, bro, you know you're supposed to do this, right? That's what they did. They said Joe Tsai been texting Kyrie Irving. Kyrie don't like Joe Tsai. I heard that. He don't like Joe Tsai, bro. So I them reports about
but
him.
it's not just Joe Tsai.
I already knew he don't like Joe
Tsai.
Tsai.
But it's not just Joe Tsai. It's Adam Silver too. He was getting his Superman.
Go ahead.
He was getting his Superman pellets from Charles Barkley on Thursday. If I was Adam, I would do this. If I was Adam, I would do that. If I was Adam, Kyrie, you can't take my $40 million and disrespect my religion. What?
But don't worry about Kyrie's religion being disrespected.
Nope.
His beliefs get disrespected, stepped on all day.
Nope.
Go ahead, El.
Barkley, Shaq, them boogers are all big-time buck dancers. All them boogers are big-time buck dancers. Barkley, Shaq, all that. They give the black man all this money and let him go out and do the majority of the bidding. You keep your own people down. You oppress your people. Just like the book asks. The book asks you, what will a man do? What will he give for his soul? Well, we already know, money. Most of y'all will give your damn souls for money. No morals, no scruples.
Yeah.
It don't make no sense, yo. I mean, I know Kevin Durant wanted to say more, but I can tell he was.
You can tell.
Saying the
but look, let's be
bare
honest.
fucking minimum.
This is the beginning of the end. I see it. I now see it. What they
I
saying?
ain't even thinking about, even though I'm a Nets fan, I ain't even thinking about the team as a whole.
ShowTyme.
I'm thinking about how they
Hey,
dragging
ShowTyme.
this brother through the mud, and it's unnecessary. I've been a Nets fan my whole life. It's unnecessary for the league to drag this dude through the mud like they doing. He's not
They
doing
got a personal
anything
vendetta
wrong.
against him. Again, he's been, in their eyes, from their perspective, been wrong. He came to the league with the, they don't
Is that me breaking up or Elder?
Is Elder breaking up to y'all too?
Yeah, that's Elder.
Yeah, that's Elder.
Yeah.
Elder, you breaking up, young folk. Elder. Oh, okay. Say something again. Yeah, you breaking up real bad. Damn it, I want to hear.
Like he was finished. I feel like he was saying some good stuff, but I couldn't.
Yeah, he was finna say something good, and he broke up. I'm really aggravated about this, and I don't know what angle to take on this. To be real with you, because I know we not in a.
Because that's why I say it reminds me so much. It reminds me so much, and you tell me if I'm tripping, but it reminds me so much of what happened to Kaepernick. It kind of give me that same kind of feel. It's not good. And like I said, I ain't even thinking in terms of being a Nets fan. I'm thinking in terms of a human being and how I would feel in general if this was happening to me. Like I say, people post worse shit on their Twitter. People post worse stuff every day, and don't nobody say nothing. It's like they've been at this dude. It's like they've been at this dude for the last, and it even goes beyond him coming to Brooklyn. It's like they've been at this dude for the last 5 years.
It is, and you know it really hit me when they said Kyrie Irving. They trying to separate Kyrie Irving out the equation. Say he was the one ignoring Steve Nash. No, it was not. It was the whole damn team, especially the main guys, the veterans that been around. They feel like Steve Nash can't coach. He had that call not play. I told y'all 2 weeks ago. They coming 2 weeks later trying to twist the story up that what happened and put Kyrie Irving at the hand. No, that was not true. For a fact, it was the team walked out on his ass.
What they do? Can y'all hear me better now?
Like you said, it's the media.
Y'all can hear me much better.
We hear you. We hear you. The media and this league and the commissioner and all these dudes is, if they can get off of this dude, they would do it in a heartbeat.
Yeah. Their whole entire. Hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. Go ahead.
Oh, dang. All right. Kyrie bucks their whole entire system. That's why they want him gone. And now he's walking in high levels of truth. They don't want him on that level of a platform, putting that level of truth out. This truth has been suppressed for thousands of years, and they don't want it out. It's just that simple. So they would rather destroy him, literally cancel him out. We gave it to you. That's their mentality. We gave you this. We're the ones paying you. We're the ones giving you the NBA. We're the ones giving you the platform on social media. You're not going to do what you want to do on our platforms, and we're the ones paying you. So you're going to do what we tell you to do, or we're going to cancel you. And it's simple. It's just very simple, you know? And like you said, ShowTyme, when you sign up for this stuff, you know what you're signing up for, though. Entertainers know. Entertainers know. There's certain words and certain names they cannot use in their music. Every single one of them sign a contract. They know. And you never hear them say it. Because they will sell it out. They will sell that. No matter, they can believe in that. Don't matter. They're going to sell out to get that money.
Look, Elder, you know this, Elder.
Mm-hmm.
Once you sign them contracts, you got that $200 million deal from Adidas. You got $100 million deal from Skittles and all that other stuff. Guess what you're doing though? Yeah, you getting the money.
Signing over your soul.
You signing your rights away, homie. That means you gotta represent. You gotta represent them, that company, and they you gotta do what they say.
Kwame Brown said it good last night. I listened to a little bit of what he had to say, but he said it real good. He said, when you get that level of money from them and you're in them contracts, you give over your tongue. They get your tongue, they get your likeness, they get your image, they get all of that. And you do not have the right. And if you try to exercise a right you don't have anymore, It's not good enough for you just to separate. They want all the money back they gave you, and they want more. They want you
Yes.
canceled and destroyed. They want to eliminate you. They want
Modern
to
day
totally
slave.
X you out. Absolutely. It's mental, though. And see, it done went from just being on a certain group of people to the whole world now. The physical was just a certain group of people. This mental slavery,
Oh wow.
this mental bondage, it's everybody now.
Hold on. Hey, Elder, hold on a second.
Yeah,
Before you go deep.
yeah.
Look. Hey, look, I'm finna tell y'all something. So there are players hitting up the player unit. They are pissed off by this. And some are threatening to sit out. I'm hearing this right now. Some guys are
Now,
pissed off by this.
That would be some unity. I would have
And
respect for every single guy.
I would have
and say,
respect
you know
for him
what?
too.
As long as he out,
Yeah,
I'm
me
out.
too.
It's
I
that
respect
simple.
too.
Because this man did something but a simple post. And y'all ain't coming to Amazon. You ain't
Not
coming at
one person
Bezos.
coming
He
at
making money
Bezos.
off of it. Kyrie just
Not
posted. He just
one
copied
dude.
and pasted. And nobody said nothing about that. But I got to lose my income. I got to get defamed. I got to get my character assassinated. Oh, hell no. I would
Elder
respect
Day is
any player.
doing Kyrie Irving like he
Oh, I
is a
know.
child.
I know. And they know.
Doing him like he is a child.
They're trying to break him. See, back in the day, you had strong-bodied, strong-minded slaves, physically. Them the ones that would get tied up to horses, bro, and split in half. They would do things in front of the folk to break the strongest ones, to get everybody else to comply. Kyrie, if somebody ain't gonna say nothing, I would
You
have
breaking up again, Elder.
Elder.
He was breaking up again.
But yeah, some people look, there are some players.
Oh, he back.
Okay, there you go. Yeah, but some players there are some players out there, not everybody, but some some are pissed off about that. They really feeling some type of way.
And the Brooklyn Nets are so
Hey,
stupid, and they
ShowTyme.
letting the league use them to try to break the deal.
And they saying, look, a lot of players really didn't know what was that about. See, just like me. See, this is what I'm just look. I just got a text message. A lot of players really didn't know what it was about till last night, and truthfully, that's just because Kyrie Irving's past. They thought it was
more self-induced.
Yeah, but like some people,
and then you got every media outlet.
Now they realize it's not.
Yeah,
you got every media outlet piling on too. You have every media outlet piling on. You got ESPN, you got Fox, you got all these big time media outlets piling on and piling on.
Star players,
because they bosses don't like it.
The star players can show real power. If they all said, the stars, I'm talking about just a small group of stars. Let 10 stars say, you know what? We don't like this. We think he's been getting a raw deal on this. We're not playing until so as long as he's suspended, we out. I guarantee you, Kyrie will be back on that court.
Facts, Elder.
Guarantee it. Because they're not going to cancel all of them out, because they're not going to cancel out their money. That's one thing they're not. This is why Bezos ain't getting talked about. This is why Amazon ain't being brought up. They ain't going to cancel their money.
And Kyrie said that in the interview, Elder. If you heard the interview, Kyrie said, "Is anybody? Why I'm not the one that posted it. It's on Amazon."
He says it's on a public platform.
Yeah, I didn't make it. Not only is it being advertised by Amazon, they're making profit off of it every day. Every day. You ain't gonna say nothing to Amazon though.
And when not to interrupt you, Elder, but when when Kyrie first posted it, it was free at first, or like cheap. Then it went to $40 to get to watch the movie.
No, the movie's never been free, bro. I can tell you that right now. Whatever you saw, I think
No, it wasn't $40 before. It was because you could rent it and you could buy it.
Yeah, they might have took it up.
Yeah,
they might have took it up.
Because I think it was under like $10.
Yeah, because believe me, I got the movie and all the books. I got all of it, and it's never been free. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter, because what they want y'all to see is that you have no power. Your voice, your unity means nothing. We control you. And that's why his apology last night wasn't good enough. Now it has to be said publicly. Now I have to get your counseling. Now I have to go before your rabbis. All that is code for indoctrination. He finna be indoctrinated on how he has to speak, walk, and talk. And if I'm Kyrie, I done made the money that he made. How much is enough, bruh? You got generational wealth already in your hands. Already.
If I was him, I would walk away.
I wouldn't do it. I would
Yeah, I
definitely
walk away too. It ain't worth it.
And I would
Because
sue they book.
at this
I would
point,
sue them in their own court.
at this point, no other team wants to touch him, and I believe that no other team wants to have their media, because all these media outlets are controlled
Yeah.
by that community.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Hold on, how did I got two of them up here? Hold on, I thought I took them out. Okay. But look, this is another thing. If I was Kyrie Irving, I don't care what nobody say. I'm demanding a trade off that team. You know, Joe.
But it ain't just the team; it's the league.
Right now, it ain't gonna happen.
Joe side done with him. I already know this.
Show,
Yeah, right
it ain't
now,
show.
it ain't gonna happen.
It ain't, but Showtime.
Yeah,
it ain't
I
just
know,
the
I
team.
know, I know. What I'm really trying to say is, bro, I'm done with basketball, bro. And this is what I was telling the homie last night. I said, look, Kyrie just don't give a damn, and he just don't care about playing basketball, or something. Some I'm trying to figure out with Kyrie Irving, because you know,
Bro, I would show him with my play. I would do just like KD and all them did in the beginning. It looked good, but it wasn't leading to victories. So I would go out there and my shooting percentage would plummet.
When you go
I'd
out,
be there every day.
But
wouldn't get no production from it.
When you go out on a limb like this, homie, you better be ready to go all the way through with it.
That's what I'm saying.
That's why I said he's getting Kaepernick. That's why I said that, because it got to a point where nobody in the league would touch Kaepernick. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, he must and the thing is this, y'all. It should never got this far. The Brooklyn Nets PR team the Brooklyn Nets as a franchise.
They didn't want him anyways. They use this as an excuse, bro. They've been looking for an excuse to get rid of him.
I agree with that, Elder, and I said it last night. I absolutely agree with that. And I think the NBA is using this excuse too, because I don't think they want no. They're trying to separate themselves from that that whole thought. You know, a lot of people they've been behind closed doors. They were like, y'all better not quote none of that Kanye West stuff been saying. They're trying, but the thing is, he ain't saying none of the shit that Kanye West is saying.
Nothing.
No.
He's not saying the same.
That's why I said. That's why I said even before Kyrie went to Brooklyn, Kyrie has been a target since he left Cleveland. Since he grew up, since he got more mature and started to try to learn about himself and learn about his culture. You see him post things on his Twitter. He was doing that shit.
They used Kyrie like they did. Everybody knew they did not want Kyrie, but because Kevin Durant came out and demanded a trade, they had to literally use Kyrie to keep KD there. That's why they never traded him. Now they're looking for an excuse since they got KD back. They're looking for an excuse to get out of. They literally want to get out of the contract without having to pay him. He's gonna end up getting the money back though. See, these lawyers are definitely that smart. He's gonna get the money back. Watch all the suspension. He's gonna get it all back. Watch.
But Elder, the thing that I'm trying to say is that it's not just this one team.
No, the league, no doubt.
Yeah, I feel like the league is trying to get off of this dude, and it's not right. That's what I'm saying. Everybody can point the fingers at the one franchise, but the league, Brooklyn could call. The reason that they saying that they not finna trade him and this and that, they could call right now and say we'll take boom, boom, boom for Kyrie Irving. And the people will hang up the phone. Nobody wants to touch him.
Yeah, bro, because they don't want to deal. They don't want to deal with the PR backlash. But in another city, it wouldn't have been this because they wouldn't have been looking for an excuse to get rid of Kyrie. Like you heard, hey, listen to what Kevin Durant said, y'all.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, he literally came out and said this should have been kept in house. That's what he was saying.
Yeah.
This didn't have to get out. This is why. Then he come right back and say, "Well, I trust them," and that's why these reporters ain't stupid. You notice they came back with a setup question, and he had to say, and that's why I typed in the chat. He lying right there. Now he lying. He's talking about, "Oh, I trust the Brooklyn Nets and their decision making." No, you don't. You just got done saying you don't. It should have been left in house, and we should have been able to deal with this privately. But because you want Kyrie gone, now it's a big ordeal. It's more distraction. Ben is hurt. And guess what? KD, your ass is stuck on a team with none of these guys. You don't have Ben now, and you don't have Kyrie. Your ass should have stuck to your damn guns in the first place and demanded that trade and got your ass up out of there. You already didn't have faith in him. Now you really don't have faith in him. And now he back to what he been saying from the beginning. I just want to play basketball. I just
And
want
that's
to
the
play basketball.
thing.
These
But
niggas
that's the
got no
thing.
scruples, no morals, bro.
That's what
That's
everybody.
the
They
thing
don't
about it,
stand for
Elder.
nothing.
That's the thing
They
about
don't
it,
stand
Elder.
for nothing but themselves, bro.
They don't. Nobody cares about how they treat these players in general. If so, for instance, if another guy, like they said, like Charles Barkley said, and like you said about him, he got his money and he'll do whatever his boss is telling him to do.
Bro, I got
so
bro. I don't even want to use it. I started to cut you off. I don't even want to use an
you good?
example of somebody we don't even know. I have 4 brothers that played and retired from the NFL. You hear me, bro? And
Yes,
all
sir.
of them are millionaires. And guess what they say? Guess what they all say? Man, it felt like I was in some level of slavery. I felt like cattle meat. All of them say the same thing. Now, how is it that man is making millions and millions of dollars, but you still feel like a slave?
You gotta cut
This
some skin
thing is mental.
Yeah.
This thing is all
But it's
mental.
job,
And it's
though.
mental.
It's their job.
It's
Like that's
mental.
what they were hired to
Hold
do.
on.
Just play sports.
Listen, it's mental oppression, though, bro. You
Because
give up
Kyrie
your
is the
tongue.
only player
You give up
that
your
acts the
image.
way he
You
acts.
give up your likeness.
Kyrie is
No,
the
he's
only
hey,
one
hold
who
on,
acts
hold on.
outside,
He's
who
not.
goes
He's
outside the
not.
box.
Hey, bro, he's not.
If you work at
He's
Walmart,
just at
you work at
the
Walmart, you have
highest
to do
level.
that.
He's at the highest level.
If you work at
Everybody else,
Walmart,
hold on.
you have
Everybody
to
else
do
that
that at Walmart.
listen to me. Everybody else that does it, they just cancel them out. When you're a lower level, they just cancel you out.
Yeah,
When you show any
if you
level of
don't
bucking,
follow
they
the
just cancel
rules,
you
you
out.
get fired. I would get fired at my
And
job.
Walmart do the same thing.
The rules.
But you
Walmart do
said
the
it
same
earlier
thing. You
about
don't have
Sharif
freedom of speech
Abdul-Mahmoud.
and expression at Walmart.
You said
I
it
don't know
earlier,
what.
Elder, about
I can work
the
in
Muslim guy that they kicked out the league and you never heard from him again.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mark Jackson out the league now because of how he believes. That's it.
Yes.
That's it. And when they give him token interviews, they ask him slighted, specific questions to see where his mind is. And when they see he doubles down on his personal beliefs, they don't hire him.
And he was really putting his foot on him about the religion stuff.
Yeah.
What I heard, he
But
said something.
I've heard
he said
he's even
something, and some I don't know who it was. I don't know who down with whatever they down with, but he said something in that office on his way out, and I don't know what that was.
I'm gonna tell you how sellouts they are.
They rubbed him the wrong way forever.
I'm gonna tell you
That's
how
why he
sellout
got
these
another
dudes is. You don't never hear Stephen Clay vouching for him. Where they videos that saying Mark Jackson deserves another shot. He should be back in the league for what he did for us. He got them over that damn threshold.
If anybody in any job in this country goes into the boss's office and say, I don't think you should have fired my last supervisor, they're in trouble too, though, at the lowest jobs you can find. That's just how it goes. You're being employed. You're being paid to play a child's game. So if they tell you you can't do this and you can't do that, you can't do that or they'll let you go. It's real simple.
Again, bro, they're trying to do more than that because what did they say?
That's your view. That's your view.
No, bro. No, not my view. It's facts. They
That's
said
not
to him,
fact.
hold on, bro. Listen. They said to him, we want you to apologize. Did they not tell him that?
Yeah, because he offended.
Hold on.
He offended the fan
again,
base.
bro. No problem.
That's like customers.
Hold on, bro. No problem. I know who he offended. He apologized, though. He did what they asked him. It's still
Offended the
not
most
enough.
powerful
It's
community
still not
in this
enough.
country. He offended the most powerful community in this country.
No, bro. In this
world.
Money
talks, bro.
Not America,
those are
bro.
your
Not
customers.
America.
Those are your customers who pay for your service.
The world.
The world, bro. They control the money in this world, bro. And when
so
you
do
bow
Asian
down
people.
to it, you're gonna do what they tell you to do.
So do Asian people. Asian people are one of the most rich
They
people
don't have
in
as
this
much
country.
power. They don't have as much power.
Rich and control is two different things, player.
They don't have as much power as that community, bro.
Okay, but when you sign a contract, you agree to go under their control. You can say, all right, I'm going to do what you want me to do so I can get paid.
The contract don't say that.
Contract says you come here to play, you act a certain way, and I will pay you. That's what the contract says. That's what they signed.
Bro, hold on. I know all about these contracts. They're very vague.
So read me Kyrie's contract.
Hold on, bro, and they're not specific. They don't tell you can't post this
all
on this
contracts are
on
different.
that.
All contracts are different. They're negotiated. They're negotiated with the agent.
You're not listening, bro. You're not listening.
But
You're not listening.
He's not listening at all. Because Kyrie did everything they asked. When they came to him and said, we don't like this post, guess what he did? He took it down. He took responsibility for posting it. Then they said that's not enough. Hold on, they said it's not enough. You need to apologize.
It's like they want him to take responsibility like he made it, like he was the director.
He apologizes. Now they said that's not enough.
They wanted out his mouth.
Our counseling. We need you to go speak to our rabbi.
Right.
Man, suck a dead one. Bump them boys. See, I'm so glad. Hey, I'm so glad. I'm so glad I sacrificed. I'm so glad I sacrificed and I live free. I'm so glad.
This is Elder. This is the point where I'm getting at, and this is 100%. I'm getting to the point where I'm looking at all these professional sports leagues in a different light. All these professional sports leagues feel like they have the same type of thing, and I'm starting to look at all of them in a different light. And you can tell by all these players don't ever speak out unless it's something that they're allowed to speak out about.
Every single one of my brothers regret playing in the NFL.
If you work for Coca-Cola,
all of them say if they had to do it over again, they say whatever, bro. What they say right now, say right now is that they had to do it over again with the knowledge they have right now, none of them would have went in the NFL.
That's called an anecdote. That's an anecdote. That's an anecdote. That's anecdotal evidence. That's not facts, bro.
What are you trying to argue?
This dude don't know what the hell he's talking about. Who is this?
Yeah, what is he even really talking about?
Absolutely no idea what you're talking about, bro. You have no idea what you're talking about.
Because you gotta do the actual experience this and actually telling you what the hell going on.
Hey,
how is that not a fact?
My brother,
that's anecdotal evidence, bro. That doesn't go
what you talking
wide
about, bro?
range.
Hold on, bro.
That's
These are my brothers. What are you talking about?
That's 4 people you're talking about. That's 4 people you're talking about.
Hold on, bro. Hold on.
That's called anecdote. You know what anecdote is? Look that word up.
Yes, I know what that is. But still.
You're telling me, hold on, bro. You're telling me when I'm having a private conversation with my brother and he tells me he regrets playing in the NFL and he wish he never would have done it. And if he had a chance to do it again with the knowledge he has, he wouldn't. That's a lie.
That doesn't mean that everybody feels that way. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
I didn't say everybody. I didn't say
everybody. But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's an anecdote. It doesn't account for everybody that signs a contract.
I spoke for my 4 brothers. And they ranged from the highest level Hall of Fame all the way down to just a regular guy in the league for 5 years.
That don't mean nothing, bro. That don't mean nothing.
This dude. Y'all go ahead, man.
Dude crazy, bro. Dude crazy, bro. Dude crazy. You just want to argue. Dude crazy.
I don't think he should have been suspended. But I understand if you don't do what you're supposed to do.
I don't think nothing should have happened to him. I don't think nothing should have happened.
My brother,
nothing.
You're not looking at it from a totality position. He has done what they asked him to do. When he posted it, the owner said he shouldn't have posted it. Guess what he did? He went right away and took it down. Then they said, we want to hear you say the words, I'm sorry. And guess what he did? Use the words, I'm sorry. Now they keep having more demands on him. What's next?
Adam said that, though, Elder. Adam Silver posted that.
No. Both said it, because you heard Sean Marks today. When the guy asked him, okay, the reporter asked Sean Marks. He apologized like you asked him to. Is this sufficient? He said, I told you it's a start. I told you it's a start.
Not to interrupt you, Elder. Not to interrupt you, Elder, but the ADL put pressure on him, too, because of that Miles Leonard thing. That's what they put pressure on him.
Miles Leonard said it on live, though.
Hold on.
Came out his mouth.
The ADL didn't put... If they was putting much pressure, why they didn't take the man's
that is not the same thing.
He took the
Miles Leonard situation and Kyrie situation. Totally different situation.
Miles Leonard said it right too.
Hold on just a second.
Even that guy that said that down in Miami, he apologized right away. He did
But it
everything
don't
they
matter.
asked him to do. Hold on. He did everything they asked him to do immediately. He didn't even know what he was saying.
But it doesn't matter. Miles Leonard's situation and Kyrie's situation is two totally different situations.
But he
Quick
still
question.
had a job.
Quick question. Hold on, fellas. Hold on, fellas. Before everybody go back off. Quick question. Did Miles Leonard ever get back in the league after that?
No.
No, he did.
And that's
All
what
right.
they
He got traded to OKC,
But again,
and
hold
OKC
on.
released him.
Hey, that
Yeah,
goes to what I
OKC
said
gone.
to the hold on. That goes to what I said to the guy about even people at Walmart. When you lower level, they just X you out, bro. They just X you out. Everybody knew Miles Leonard. That was straight ignorance.
They
He
brought
was
that
hold
back
on.
up.
Miles Leonard
They
was
trying to use Kyrie as an example.
Miles Leonard was just repeating stuff he heard while playing games online. He didn't even know what the shit meant. And you can
The
clearly tell
Suns
that.
owner, just got suspended. The Suns owner, the owner of the Phoenix Suns, just got suspended for shit that no one of us couldn't even say. So it's the same thing. It happens on all levels.
For
All
14
levels.
years of shit
Bro,
that he
are you
did though.
comparing?
Just
Are
get
you
these words
comparing?
out.
Hold on, bro. Are
You
you
hear him say
comparing?
None of us
Hold on,
heard
bro.
him say it.
Hold on, bro.
You don't
Hold
know
on,
what
bro.
you're talking
Bro,
about.
you
You
he
can't
don't,
compare
bro.
them two
Because this man,
situations.
hey,
That
this
is
man
two
has
totally different.
criminal
Yo, can I just
offenses,
finish
bro.
what I was saying?
Go ahead.
Thank you. I'm not trying to compare the situation themselves. I watched the interview with the ADL putting pressure on the commissioner because the commissioner is Jewish too. He mentioned, I just watched it like last night. He was putting pressure on him saying about Miles Leonard, about how they kicked him out the league and they're not doing nothing about Kyrie. They're putting pressure on him. Go watch it. You'll see.
I understand what you're saying, but this is my thing though. Wait a minute, but this is my thing though. I understand what you said, my guy, but this is my thing though. Okay, they putting pressure on the NBA, the Nets, whoever, putting pressure on trying to get rid of Kyrie or X him out or discipline him, whatever. But my thing is though, if that's the case, then why haven't they told Jeff Bezos to take it down off Amazon? Because you can go right to Amazon and the same thing that the same link that Kyrie posted, you can go look at it.
That's the argument that everybody is stressing. Why is not Jeff Bezos, or why is a person who made this movie and this book not being removed?
And they still profiting off of it.
Right, they profiting more now because all of this promotional they get millions and millions of dollars of free promotion right now.
And they gonna blame Kyrie for the promotion, but Kyrie ain't been saying shit after he posted it.
Let me tell you. Hold on. Let me y'all. Let me tell you the difference. What my man was saying about the ADL. Let me tell you the difference. Let me tell you the difference. The ADL comes in huffing and puffing. First off, the NBA never kicked old boy out the league. His contract expired, and nobody picked him up.
And he never got another job.
He's a lower level guy, so it's very
that
easy
happened to
to just
Kaepernick
say,
too.
Don't do. Yeah, but yeah, same thing. You're right. So they never kicked him out the league, right? They never did. So that's BS coming from the ADL. They never kicked him out, just like they're not going to try to kick Kyrie out.
But Elder, wait, hold on. Hold on, Elder, but Elder though. You basically explaining what kicked out of the league is. That's the NBA form of getting kicked out of the league. When you get released by a team and nobody else signs you on the team, that's literally getting kicked out of the league.
Hold on, Mango Justin. Hey, Elder, let me ask you a question.
Bro. You didn't get. Hold on, bro. He got traded. Let's get it right though. He got traded, and then his contract expired.
Nobody else picked him up. That's literally getting kicked out of the league.
T.O. never got his job back. T.O. never got his job back. And he was one of the greatest of all time. But he was a nuisance to his team, so they never fucking hired him again.
Bro, there's only 450 jobs.
Bro.
So when your contract expires, you have to get a new one. And if no one offers you one, that happens every day. There's thousands of guys that want to be in the NBA that don't make it, that are good enough. But they don't because there's only so many jobs. And because he was lower level, it's easy to do that. Now, Kyrie ain't that, though, because his talent
But Elder, that's not it, though. You're missing the point. That's not it, though. What I'm telling you is, yes, he did. Because what I'm telling you is, because what I'm telling you is that the Miami Heat would have never traded him if he would have never, that whole racial slur thing. Miami Heat would have never traded Miles Leonard.
You don't know that.
They wouldn't have. The only reason why they traded him is because of that. So why did the trade come after he said that racial slur? Why did the trade come after he said that racial slur?
I can tell you why. Legalities. That's why
And
Primo
we
ain't
forget,
got a job
yo.
now.
That ain't got nothing to do with no legality. That ain't got.
Hold on a second. Hold on a second.
That ain't got nothing to do with no legalities.
Hold
Come
on.
on,
It
dude.
does. Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't. That has nothing to do with that.
Yes, it
That's
does.
cap.
The threat
Dude,
of
hold
legality.
on real quick.
Hey, why you think old boy just got suspended instead of fired? The threat of legality. That's why
Yep.
Primo.
That's
Hey,
true.
they
No,
talk
it
about
ain't
it
true.
today.
That is not true.
Hold on, bro.
Cause him, I just told you, Miles Leonard and Kyrie Irving situation is totally different.
Listen, Primo
You talking
don't
about
have
you.
a job. Hold on. Primo, they tried to keep it in house in San Antonio. As soon as the lady threatened to sue, they fired his ass. They fired Primo. They released him.
Yep.
The legality part matters.
What the hell is that got to do? What are you talking about,
That's
bro?
true.
I don't want to take
That ain't true. What the fuck is you talking about?
It ain't my fault. You
Do
don't
y'all
That is
understand.
remember?
not true.
That is
Do
true.
y'all
They
And a
fired
whole
remember?
bunch
Primo.
of gibberish, dude. That don't even make sense.
Hold
That's
on,
not even
Mingo.
listen, bro.
That's actually
Listen,
facts, Elder, about that
No
job.
wonder your name
Primo.
is Mingo.
that shit cap, bro.
No wonder. It ain't cap.
That
You
shit
just don't
is cap, bro.
understand, nigga.
I don't give a
You
damn what
just
you're
don't
talking about. That
understand.
shit cap. That
You
shit is
don't
super cap.
understand. That's
You
your
all
problem.
over the place with what you're saying, bro. That shit
bro.
cap, man.
I
You all
do have
over
a
the place
question.
with it.
Hold on,
Legality don't have
hold on,
nothing to do with what we're
Jesse,
talking
hold
about
on.
here.
Hold
That
on,
shit cap.
y'all, hold on. Y'all, hold on a second. If y'all gonna talk one at a time, so
Mingo.
because I'm trying to understand both of y'all
Your
points.
mind mingle.
Go
My
ahead.
point is this: whenever
Nigga
there's a
tripping,
threat
bro.
of
You can
legality,
insult me
bro.
all you want to,
Whenever
but your
there's a
ass
threat
wrong.
of I'm just being honest. Whenever there's a threat of legality, teams are gonna do whatever they gotta do to protect themselves. They did not. Hey, Miles Leonard's talent was not worth them getting sued. Was not worth the PR. So they let him go. They traded him. It's simple.
Productivity
Just like
didn't matter.
hold on. Just
Right?
like Boston, they knew
Now you
this
making
my
my
coach.
point.
Hold on,
Exactly.
this is my coach, and he's a high level coach. So I can't just fire him because that's gonna bring a lawsuit. I'll just suspend him. But I'll also allow him while he's suspended to go look for another job. Because if he quit,
That's true.
now I can't be sued. And that's why they
That's
let
true.
him go for no. Why? Who in the world would let a world championship coach that just got to the world championship go for no compensation? Who would
That's
do
true.
that? Who
That's
would do
true.
it? They doing
That's
it because
true.
this helps them not get sued.
This
Anybody come
all
with a
these
case, they'll be
situations.
like, "Hey, this man's no longer with us no more. We solved the problem. Now what?"
All
They're
these other
trying to hold. Hey,
situations.
they're trying to hold the same with Primo. The lady suing because she said I took it to them in March and they did nothing. Now she got the lawyer. Up, Primo, you gotta go. Your talent ain't worth it. We're not
And
putting money up for
y'all
you. You're
forgetting
not worth
one.
the investment. Bye, Primo.
This shit sad,
And
bro.
y'all forgetting one too. Even with a guy like Anthony Edwards, who's a young upcoming superstar, made a comment about the LGBTQ community.
It made
And
him
they
apologize.
fined him.
Fast.
They fined him.
Yeah, he's a great.
They fined him. However, if that community had made a fuss about it, it would have got a lot worse for him.
Think about this. Hold on. I'm glad you said that. Think about this. Anthony Edwards, #1 pick in the draft, a ton of money invested in. He made a statement about a community out of knowledge. You could tell he knew what the hell he was saying and why he was saying it. Miles Leonard, low-level player, don't have to have on your team, made a statement out of ignorance. He was repeating stuff he's heard other guys say while he's playing video games. He didn't even know what he said. Remember, his wife came in. Babe, what are you doing? You can't say that. Remember? He's on the game. She runs in the house and
And then
tells
he
him.
cut the stream off.
He didn't even know. And then he still, but here's the thing. Both complied. Both did everything the league told them to do. Instantly apologized, took the fines, did that. Old boy still got a job. Why does Miles Leonard
Elder,
not have a
if
job,
that
y'all?
community had kept making a fuss about it and saying it wasn't bad enough or it wasn't serious enough, you think that would have been the end of it for Anthony Edwards?
No,
But
there's
look at
nothing they could have
who
done.
he's talking
What the
about, though.
NBA would have said to them was, look, he's done what you asked him. He said some things out of ignorance. He's young, but we've already fined him. We've punished him. Move on. That's what they would have said. But Miles Leonard, he's irrelevant. He's a lower level player that he's a journeyman. He's never stuck on a team. Bye, Miles Leonard. You're not valuable enough for us to put up with that crap. This is why the thing comes in with Kyrie, because his talent is there. He's still only 30. This is why it's a conundrum with Kyrie.
But also, Elder, at this point, Elder, he's a little bit more trouble than what he's worth from what they're saying.
We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out.
Hold on. Just 1 second.
Go ahead.
Just 1
Go
second.
ahead.
With the vaccine last year being a big thing, and this thing coming up now, that's a whole lot right there. That his productivity is not matching it. So I guess they're gonna try to find a way to come up off him, but they can't come up off him without him pulling a lawsuit because they really don't have no basis.
But you got to think about it too. Y'all thinking about those two things. It's been more than that though.
It's what?
It's been more than that.
Has anybody looked up the word Semitic?
Hold on, my brother. What did you just say, brother? It's what?
I said it's been more than that because they when he supported Alex Jones, that was another thing that they took it when he did this and that.
I think we got the same problem with our speeches they do. How did he support Alex Jones? He posted
not support. Excuse me, not support. I'm sorry. I don't want to be
support
misquoted.
him or promote him. He
only made a quote.
That Alex Jones did on a total nother subject, and he made that video in the 90s. Alex Jones made that video in the 90s.
But they don't like
it because Alex Jones did it. Oh, you on the Sandy Hook thing? Are you serious, bro? This video he did in the 90s, 30 years ago, was about secret societies. Ain't got nothing to do with Sandy Hook.
But the problem is,
he's being held accountable for that shit, though. That's
what I'm saying. The problem is with Kyrie is he keeps doing shit that they don't like. He keeps doing stuff that they don't like.
He's putting out
He's telling the truth.
He's putting truth out there for people to see.
He's exposing the lies.
Yes, there you go, bro. There you go. That's true. And they know when you got 20 million people following you on social media, that's a huge platform.
That's influence, Elder.
That's a huge.
But the originator to all of this. Hold on, but the originator to all this is when Kyrie said the world was flat. That's what started all of this. When he started saying that was the butt of all the joke. Huh?
It added to it, no doubt.
That was the start.
What's wrong with saying that though?
They don't believe it. They believe
they don't believe it.
Kyrie play for us, bro. They believe
we've been to the moon. Actually, they believe that shit.
They believe all that stupid shit.
They want everyone to believe the same shit. That's all it is.
Listen, bro. They got this thing called sheeple. They want society to believe what propaganda puts out. That's the reason why they control the media. When you ask yourself, what is an anti-Semitic? What is a Semitic?
It's no such thing.
Hey, y'all gotta remember this too. Y'all gotta remember this too. Now, I said New York. What I meant to say, New York media. 7% of New York media is Jewish, so they're going to control the media. They're going to control it. Yeah,
but my whole point is
they're controlling this narrative, bro. And like I said, this is just another reason. Hold on a second. Let me say it real quick. Let me say it real quick. This is just, I want y'all to pay attention. I believe Kevin Durant won't out Brooklyn now. I know with all this stuff doing, I believe Kevin Durant gonna try to get up out of Brooklyn. He doing all the right things. I'm telling you, he doing all. He's saying the right thing. After this right here, I think he gonna find his way out of there. But I'm gonna say this real quick. Hold on a sec. Let me finish the part right here, bro. Just pay attention, y'all. You really pay attention. All they just trying to find some reason to get off Kyrie Irving. Some reason not to get this man this money. At the end of the day, if y'all remember, when Kyrie Irving was a free agent, him and Kevin Durant, the original reports that came out is, we don't want Kyrie Irving coming to the Brooklyn Nets by himself.
Yeah,
that's before he came there. They never wanted Kyrie Irving by himself. They never looked. They looked at him as a problem before. Yeah, so they said, if we can get Kevin Durant, sure we'll have him. But without KD, we're not interested in bringing in Kyrie. Right. They never believed in him. Okay. With all this stuff happened these last 2 years, and with this, this is the end. This is one. Hey,
I told niggas
come
this
on.
Shit last year, show. They've been trying to get him out of the league, bro. Come on now.
The minute he said he was a free thinker, that's what started a whole lot of problems.
How many times y'all heard me say you cannot be a free thinker, bro? You have no real control over your career, bro. Nigga, you a $1 billion slave to the game, man.
Yeah.
Unless they can buck break them. If they
But
can buck break them,
do
they'll
you
be
see how they
fine.
can flip? Do you see they can flip the power of words and the definition and make it so evil? Semitic don't mean that. Semitic is only
That's
means
not what
language.
Shemitic, and it's called
That's all.
Shemitic, not
Yeah, it's all these.
Shemitic. It's
Yeah, but that's
Shemitic,
Yeah.
nigga. They created that. I told you, nigga.
right,
I've been telling
right,
y'all this.
right.
Hey,
It because
Elder.
Semitic means language.
I'm listening. I'm listening. Can you
Oh,
hear me?
okay. Yeah, I can hit. But yeah, that's just back to what I was. That's just what I was saying. It's just another reason not him getting him this money. And you know, Cap, at some point, Kevin Durant, he wants to play ball. He made it very he made his point very valid in that interview, bro. I just want to play ball. This shit never got out. We should have just been focusing on hoops.
But then
He
he did
already
another
frustrated with
interview
Ben
show.
Simmons. He frustrated Ben Simmons. Steve Nash shouldn't have been a coach from the get. This thing was bound to
Hey,
fail from the get go. Soon
hey,
they brought
Showtime.
Steve Nash back.
Hey,
But
I
he
Showtime.
like
said
KD.
another
Ben
He should
interview
Simmons
have
has
too.
the
a
best.
Ben
He
Simmons
That
has
he
a
don't.
And don't forget this too. Hey, look, don't forget this too. Don't forget what they were trying to do to Kyrie Irving all season with that little story with what's his name? Oh, Kyrie
Oh yeah.
with Kyrie Irving walked up to the Steve Nash and
Yeah.
asked
Lord
him.
is calling his bitch
And,
ass pussy now.
yeah.
He said, "What?
So look, and he did an interview with Scooby. I asked Scooby. The man he didn't want to throw West Collar on the bus, but he said, bro, I never heard of the story. I never heard the story was true or
I
not.
knew it was a lie when he first said it. I said, man,
We
this shit
knew it
don't
was
even
a
make
lie. It was
sense, man.
a parody. So the media
What do
been
you
trying to get
think?
at this dude for the longest, bro. And who's the
What
New
was
York
the story?
media? They're
Nick Friedel too. Big time.
on
What was
him
the story?
too.
Come
That
on,
Yeah, that
bro.
dude
cat's
is
big
really
here.
Already
bad.
know.
That's why you don't hear. That's why you don't hear the Steph Curry
Hey,
or
Showtime.
nobody else
Go
having a
ahead.
team.
Hey,
Go ahead.
Ben Simmons got a bone bruise, correct?
Yeah.
You see how long that bone bruise kept Kendrick Nunn out, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
So
he
you
crazy,
missed out
possibly,
the
huh?
whole
hey,
season.
Yeah,
you
1 year.
possibly talking
Hey,
about,
that's what
Oh,
this man may not play another game this year with the
man,
mental
this
stuff
He
is
he
gonna get
already dealing
traded.
with, bro.
This is crazy, Elder.
Bro.
No
And now,
fucking
hey, hold
ball
on.
bruise
My
either.
thing is this though. KD requested the trade because he didn't want to be in Brooklyn by himself. He wanted a chance to win a chip. And now look, we're less than 10 games in, and Kevin Durant on the court by himself. The next game we see Brooklyn, there will be no Ben Simmons on the court. There will be no Kyrie Irving on the court.
Damn.
You only gonna see Kevin Durant. How is he gonna be happy, bro? And
He gonna win out by the
That's
with them
bad.
You know
dudes,
what
they
I'm
can only
saying?
muster
Yeah,
2 wins.
yeah, you have to be risky
What's
too now.
Brooklyn record? What's Brooklyn record?
He gonna win out
I'm
by
not
half a
just saying.
season.
They 2-6.
With
Hold
those
on,
dudes,
hold on.
It's 2 to
with
6.
those dudes, they can only get 2 wins. Now they gone and it's just Kevin Durant by himself? Bro,
He
come
gonna be
on.
wore out.
Come on.
Like
I
I was
told
saying
y'all,
though.
hey, Showtime. I told y'all, if Brooklyn don't move Kyrie, it's going to be the worst move they ever did. I told you that. They will be the most asinine franchise not to move him. They already made it clear they didn't want him. Get him
So
out of there,
Elder,
get whatever you can get, and then get a team to care that he can believe in. And they
but
said, hold on,
Elder,
they said it. Remember when they doubled down and the reporters came and said, oh, well, you guys are looking to move Kyrie. That's probably going to piss off Kevin Durant. What happened? Hey, even if it gets to that. Remember? They tried to double down and
Right.
act like we willing to trade Durant too.
Hey, Elder, and conversations already been had with some of these top players on the phone about this situation.
Good.
Just keep in
I
mind.
hope they stand.
Keep that in mind, y'all. Hey, Trap, you want to get something out, Kinfolk? What you got, bro?
Hope they stand.
Man, like I said, stand for something, but don't stand for nothing. That's all I'm gonna say. But this is crazy, bro. A man didn't even do nothing. He followed the guidelines and he's still getting punished for it.
Yep.
And all
He
this,
apologized
and
and still
honestly,
getting punished
Yeah,
for
he
it.
fouled there too.
I didn't heard this from 7 people. Ever since when he came out in the bubble, said start his own league, it been over for him after that. It been over for him after that. It been over for him after that. Ever since then, just look at the timeline past that.
Oh, what
Everything
about
been
what
over
he
for
did
him.
with the jab though? What about what he did with
But that was
Kobe?
they mad at all
that
that.
was after
They
that.
mad at all that.
All that's added up in
They
there.
mad at all of that.
Added all in
Yeah,
there.
that man about hearing
All
about
that
the
shows
yeah.
is that he is not a willful participant. He ain't gonna free willy just do what they tell him to do, and they don't want guys
They gonna
like
do
that. No
it
matter
worse
how
than
angry
Mapu
they are.
Raul.
Hey,
and
y'all
that's
know
why
They want willing slaves.
Abdul Rauf, right? Chris
They gonna
Jackson.
do
Y'all know
it
him,
worse
right?
than
Yeah.
Mapu Raul. They're
He
gonna
gonna
do
take
it
And
a
worse.
that's what I was finna say. That's what
he'll
I was
take a
finna say. If even if they move Kyrie, even if they move Kyrie to LA, right, and this situation still happened, the league would have still responded the same way because they don't
Well,
want
I'm
Kyrie in
a
their
priest, a
Nah, I
NBA.
don't
priest.
think so.
Oh,
I
hold
don't
on,
think
hold on,
so.
say, hold on, y'all. Basically, I heard though, if we, a team, the West Coast, their media it's not as controlled like the New York media. So like
Facts.
dude,
Way more
like,
liberal.
I heard today though. I know well last night, all day in last night. It'd be best if Kyrie Irving go to the West. That thing, this would be better because him out here in New York right now, they on his head right now. They'll be and they still
And
gonna
they
be
don't
out there. Don't get me wrong,
hey,
but it's not as bad as New York. That's what's
show
been put out there.
another team would not have been wanting to come at Kyrie the way Brooklyn wants to come at him too. So they would have
Yeah,
nipped it in the bud with his first apology. They would have nipped it in the bud, kept it in
yeah,
house like Kevin Durant said.
yeah. They
Yeah,
would have.
those papers would have came and they'd have got their apology and all that, but it would have never became a big story.
But
It
guess what
never
it
would have
started
became
with?
a big
Hold
story.
on. Guess what it started with
The
though?
owner,
Hold on. Pay attention, y'all. I ain't see none about this shit until what? Josiah came out with a statement on Twitter saying we disappointed in you, Kyrie Irving, yada yada yada. I'm like, huh? What happened?
Yep. The
It
owner
was
said
never a
it.
big
The
deal till the
owner.
owner came out and
It's
said
too
something.
close. It's too close to the
They
Facts.
truth,
forced the
y'all.
owner hand. That's why.
It's too
They
that
forced the
that
owner hand.
that
That's
that
Ain't no
why.
that
excuse.
that
The
post
owner
was
Go ahead,
said
Ain't
it,
an
Trap.
Council.
excuse.
He said it all.
Hold on. Let Trap
What you
finish.
got,
Go
Trap?
ahead.
I say that post was too close to the truth. They can't afford for
Mm.
they can't afford for that to get out, bro. That's
No, they
life
can't.
that's life changing right there.
Yeah, they trying to
Mm-hmm.
they
They
trying to
can't
silence the
afford for
truth.
that. Yeah, they gonna silence
They
Oh,
that.
trying to put
they've
all
been trying.
motherfucking
It's too
truth
late though.
exposers, bro.
It's too late.
Period.
He said
The
black
work of the
folks
Most
shouldn't be
High
out.
only goes forward.
Did y'all see what he said though? Hold on. Did y'all really see what he said? I had to reach. I was like, man, I couldn't
I
believe they
did.
said that. They
Yeah, we
said this
seen
dude
what he
was
said.
what he
Unfit.
said. It unfit. He
Unfit.
used
He
that
doesn't. Hey,
word.
he doesn't match the values of the Brooklyn Nets. Now he don't fit your values, but an adulterer does. Man, stop it, man.
Wow.
They so
Right.
hypocritical. An
Right.
adulterer,
That part.
an admitted adulterer, fits your values, but Kyrie, because
Elder,
he made one post, don't fit your values.
Hold
we
Your
on.
all
values are
know,
screwed.
but Elder,
Your
we all know
values are
this.
screwed.
Hold on. Y'all know. We all know. We all know this. We all know this though. They'll keep you clean. They'll keep a band-aid on you on your mistakes until you stop making them money. When you messing
Right.
up business, you got to go. You got to move around.
Oh, we know
Cause
that. We know that.
y'all see, we got a
Hey, but
dude, we got a dude
When he
that
said
sold
them black folks is
$500,000
in the
of dope.
Bible,
He
that
back
Hold on.
in
set
the
What
them
league.
Trap
Jews.
say?
Hold
Hold on, y'all. Let me
on. Let Trap
Let me hear
finish.
Trap.
I
Let me hear Trap,
said,
y'all.
y'all see, we got a dude. He done sold $500,000 worth of dope. He back in the league. If it was us, we'll be under the jail cell. We got somebody who
Who?
could beat his wife and kids up. He back in the
Montrezl
league.
Harrell.
Like I'm
Oh
telling
yeah.
y'all, they got a lot of power. They control a lot of stuff, y'all. Like y'all really got to look at this stuff. But they allow
Hey, but
this.
guess what though? Trap. Hey, they didn't put this in the media on every motherfucking tabloid and headline across the motherfucking press. What about when Kyrie nigga donated all that niggas more than half of his salary to people who lost their motherfucking jobs during the pandemic? What about that part? Did they put
They
that
ain't
in
gonna
the
put that
media?
out there.
They're not
Nope.
Come on,
That ain't
bro.
got nothing. That ain't got nothing to do with
They're not
them.
gonna put
That
that
ain't.
out there though, huh?
That
Oh,
ain't
okay.
making
Yeah, they
them
not.
dollars.
Right.
They make the money. That ain't got nothing to do with them. When
No.
it's affecting their money, y'all understand, bro. This is business. Robert Sarver, he been doing that same stuff for 20 years. Nobody said a damn thing, and all these
And
players know it.
Donald Sterling.
And they act like, and they close their eyes to it, and acting crazy like they don't know what's going on. As soon as it start costing money,
And those
sponsorship
owners
ready
know
to
too.
pull, they got them off from. Facts.
Most of
And
them
now
owners,
Charles
niggas, they
Barkley,
in
boy,
that
he
secret
condemned
brotherhood,
Kyrie.
that secret society. They know. Most of them like that anyway. To be on an under.
Think about it. Charles Barkley smashed Kyrie and stood up for Robert Sarver. You think about that. Hold that one.
Come on, bro. Hey, Shaquille
Hold
O'Neal
it.
the same.
Charles
Shaquille
Barkley ain't nothing
O'Neal
but a
painted his
puppet, bro.
toes, nigga.
Of
Shaquille
course.
O'Neal out here
You
painting his
right, bro.
motherfucking crusted up ass toenails, bro. Come on, man.
Hey, L. Well,
Hey, give me a
hold
minute.
on.
Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Give me a
Okay.
minute.
Hey, Trap, let me ask you a quick. do you believe this is the end? Because me and you talk, but I want to ask you this: do you believe this is the end of Kyrie on Brooklyn? You think he'd go out to the West Coast, they accept him, open arms? I mean, what you think?
Honestly, I think they're gonna try to get him out the league altogether, bro. Like I said, if I get an update, I think they're gonna try to get him out, man. I mean, he gonna try to do what he can so he can just play basketball, but I don't think he gonna play again, bro.
Hey, try. I heard. I already hearing that players already have a discussion. Some people like me, they didn't know they didn't take it as serious till last night. Some players already mad about it. They feeling same. They feeling some weight.
Hey, show.
Now we'll see if they come out in front. I don't know. I doubt that because they got to really think about their livelihood. Go ahead.
That's the only way it's gonna happen.
Remember last year, bro, I said Kyrie's only lifeline in the league is LeBron. And I don't even think right now they probably already behind the scenes like, LeBron, you can't have this motherfucker around you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because it's bad business, bro. It's bad for business. Like, even though he ain't doing nothing, bro, and he just being a free thinker and standing on what he believes in, bro, they don't want that. So, like, that's why I say they're going to try to kick him out of the league, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Look at David West. David West, he tried to start his own league. He's not even around the NBA. Look at motherfucking Chris Webber. Chris Webber is like that too, y'all. If y'all don't know, Chris Webber is like that too. We don't even see Chris Webber no more. Period.
And look, hold on a sec. Hold on before I go to you, Darius. Hey, Trap, you see how they try to use Kyrie Irving as a scapegoat for saying he ain't listen to the players. Now be real, Trap. Never mind what I say. You know more than me when it comes to Brooklyn. Now tell the truth. Was it just Kyrie or was it everybody else?
Nah, it was multiple people that walked out that locker room. And this was the first game after that loss. He lost the locker room. Everybody knew that. I game on here and I told y'all that. And then after, like I said, it just trickled down after that. It had nothing to do with Kyrie. He was just all together. He lost to everybody.
Hey, Show, I got a question for you. Do you think they're using Kyrie as an example for anybody else to try to step out of line?
Absolutely. It started with Kaepernick, bro.
Well, yeah. See, look, this is the thing. This is the thing. Players know a lot of these players scared to do that, bro. A lot of these players scared to come out and
Scared to
say
death.
how they really feel. They're scared to say how they really feel. They know
that money.
They know it's gonna be consequences behind it. So
they want that money. So it ain't worth it.
It's just the money. They stripping them of everything.
It's gonna take about 10 NBA stars coming together saying that they not playing as long as Kyrie ain't. That's the only thing gonna turn this around, y'all. If not, I agree with Trap. If not, I agree with Trap. That's a real stand because that's the money. That's their money. That's why I said stars. Because they're the ones that bring the money in. So if the money is being threatened, then they'll listen. Then they'll comply. If their money ain't being threatened, they ain't doing shit.
See, look, man's getting out now. So Blessing, you saying, hey Blessing, you heard the same thing too. So yeah, they're already working on something behind. They already having to talk with the players union because a lot of players were confused about this whole shit. They ain't know. They think it was just some, Kyrie Irving versus the media stuff. But this stuff is deeper than basketball at this point now. This shit can cause a war. I don't think people realize this.
They don't understand.
This can cause a war.
I've been saying it, bro.
They don't want that truth to get
That's
out.
because he said the black folks was in the Bible. They raised hell about that. That's the only thing.
If that truth get out, that changed the whole dollar value, boy.
Yeah, because that cut them out the scene. They cut out the scene. This is all political. This has nothing to do with religion. This is political.
But but I lost a lot of respect for they bro. Not only y'all, we're not gonna take your $500,000. No, thank you. Apology's not good enough. You got to do this. You got to sit down to people. You got to do that. Y'all really trying to butt break this black man in front of the whole world?
They have to.
Are you serious?
They have to.
Yeah, Nick Cannon.
Show he letting out some serious stuff. They have to do this. They have to. If he lets out the truth about what's really going on, you are going to affect the religion business, the political business. He's going to shatter a lot of stuff. Folks get
Like I
killed over
said,
these like that.
like I said, bro, on that Robert Sarver on live stream, NFL, NBA, the same thing. NBA just do a good job of trying to pretend
All of that shit.
like they ain't got the same problem.
Because of
It'll be what it
society.
is.
Period.
They do.
Period.
It's society in a small bucket. That's all it is.
Right.
It's a modern day modern day slavery, y'all. OBI.
That's all it
You
is.
guys get paid millions of dollars. That's why I tell y'all, man. That's why you gotta respect people. For people, stop looking at somebody with money and think that's respect. No, you don't respect. Learn how to respect people. Period. I don't care if he got a penny in his pocket. Show him respect. Don't kiss up nobody's ass because they got money in their pocket. Guess what? They out here kissing up somebody else. They got to listen to somebody else. They just the same as us.
Can I ask your man Trap a question since he know the NBA like that? Now, with these players, they're not even allowed to put their money in the charities the way they want to. They have to do it the way they told to. Am I correct?
Some of them, not all of them. Some of them got their own. That's why they create.
Thanks, Bless.
You ever notice how most of them create their own? They create their own.
Right.
So you don't got no say over that. But like, if you don't, then you gotta most of the time they choose where it go. All
right, see, that's what I mean. That's control. You don't even got control of your own money that you make.
I've been saying that, bro. I've been telling y'all this shit, bro.
This man, King Law, respect, bro. The drink. You saying slaves will beat y'all ass if they heard you calling these millionaire slaves, bro? You gotta, man. I ain't somebody gotta explain it to me, bro.
Yeah, I can't.
Bro, that Akeem dude is
I'm sorry. Look, it's a mental thing, y'all. Yeah, I want y'all to understand something. You sign on the dotted line. You can't come out and say what you want to say. Do what you want to do.
Facts. Because guess what? You know how many players that want to talk right now? They can't say shit. They can't say
shit.
Then you get blackballed. You out the league, bro.
All y'all be coming out. Why LeBron ain't doing this? Why LeBron? They can't. They know it's gonna be consequences behind this shit.
No control.
It's the same thing as the military. They own you once you sign on the dotted line. They property. That's why they have combines. All of it's like a whole process, bro. If you really look at it, the combine is just like a whole farming system. And you go through the NBA, you sign on the dotted line. They own your rights. You can't do with certain things. They have clauses in your thing, and if they feel like moving you, they can move you.
Hey, look, athlete, right. And look, at the end of the day, y'all, guess what? My bad, Zay. I'm gonna say it real quick. Basketball players, guys in the NBA, they got a big ass rule book. None of us can't look up on Google, none of that. They got that rule book. They the only ones that gonna have it. Nobody gonna know what's in it. Why y'all think they got it like that? Huh?
You can't so my question the rule. It's a club. It's an organization. It's privatized. They don't have to display their rules. No organization puts their rules out on public. Name one.
Y'all know that Constitution, nigga, amendments, that shit only apply when they say it's good to, you know what I'm saying? It only applies when they say so.
Constitution is a personal thing. We talking about an organization.
No, I said Constitution amendments.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I didn't hear that word.
Applies when they say so. You don't have freedom of speech. Look what you did to Kyrie. It stripped him of everything. His freedom of speech. And he didn't even say nothing. He posted it on his fucking account. He didn't even say shit.
Yeah, but they was digging more for it. Like I said, there's a whole bunch of backlash. Kyrie has bucked the major things with that vaccination. That was a big thing. They just couldn't do nothing to him about it. But when he opened his mouth and said one little thing, or he didn't even open his mouth, when he posted a tweet to something else, that was their way in to get him for everything. Kyrie been getting away with this for a minute because he's smarter than him. But this one time they backed him in a corner. And now they're going to try to put him on his knees and grovel him right in front of everybody for all the NBA players to know, don't you ever step out of line like this again. We own you. You don't own us. That's what this is, a power play.
A lot of people are blind.
It's been like that. Why you think you don't hear nothing from Michael Jordan? He's from the South. Now, you mean to tell me he don't have nothing to say about this shit that's going on?
Jordan told you a long time ago. Jordan told you a long time ago. Republicans buy sneakers. He's not getting in the middle of nothing. Republicans buy sneakers.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. He's one of them, bro. That's all I'm saying.
Once you get to a certain statue, bro, you don't say nothing. You just sit back. You don't say much. You don't see a lot of people say much, bro.
They can't.
No, I'm just talking about owners in general. Like once you get to a certain level, you don't say nothing. Like you don't. And it's just like a lot of stuff. Like I'm gonna tell y'all, since probably like 2-3 years ago, Twitter opened my eyes to a lot of stuff I ain't never know before. You get on Twitter and you actually do research on a lot of stuff. It's a lot of stuff they've been hiding from us for a long period of time. A lot of stuff. But like I say, you got to be smart enough and just do your research. You just got to be smart enough and do your research.
That's why I said do the research, bro. It's out there for everybody to know the real shit.
Facts, because nigga, I done saw so much stuff. Cancer has been cured. They didn't.
Come on, bro.
They ain't so much stuff, bro.
I just talked about that earlier, bro.
Like they got with frequencies. You could cure cancer with frequencies. Guess what?
Right.
They didn't kill the man who made the machine. They didn't kill him. I'm like, okay.
Right. And then let me ask you a question.
It is.
How many years and how much money has been raised for cancer research? I'll wait.
Over 45 billion? I heard. What 45 billion?
Come on, bro. Where all that? And nobody got a cure yet.
For the last 80 years.
For the last 85 years.
But I didn't heard. But like I say, you can't say that. You can't say anything. You feel me? It's just what it is, bro.
Hey, look.
Don't understand it right now, bro. I can't.
Look. I'm gonna tell y'all a little something too. What's going on? They got Malika Andrews and her sister over there in Golden State trying to stir up some stuff, trying to get Steve Kerr to talk on certain issues.
Oh, you already know.
Yeah,
I saw that.
I'm getting.
I heard she brought a rabbi.
It's about Kyrie. Yeah, it's about Kyrie today.
I heard she brought a rabbi in. She not playing, boy.
Who is she dating? Y'all know who she dating, right?
She brought a rabbi in, cuz.
Come on, man.
She couldn't get Ime. She trying to get Kyrie. She's mad about Ime.
They trying to, like, the media trying to use them two to stir up some stuff with Kyrie.
Come on, man.
I'm trying to tell y'all, man, this stuff is.
Yo, this a whole demasculating process.
I told you from the beginning. I told y'all about her. She ain't even from. She tried to claim Oakland, nigga. She ain't from over here. What is she talking about?
Listen, man, when you get that money in your face and power changes, folks, what they was before, that won't be now. You know what I'm saying? Money just make you more of what you was before you had the money. That's all it do. It just makes your true nature come out.
That's all it is.
That's all it do.
Money can't save your life. That's all I tell everybody. Like, money can't save your life. So I don't care. Can't save your life. Can't buy your last breath. Can't buy your heartbeat. Can't buy your heart. Can't buy nothing. Right. It's just a paper. That's all it is.
Can't even buy you no respect, no morals, no integrity, no nothing.
Buy you nothing.
Nothing.
That's earned. So I don't understand. But Kyrie, I mean, I believe he should have stuck to his guns and not folded so quick. I mean, he already jumped out in the water.
It wasn't him. He got a team behind him. You got to do certain things. You feel me?
That pressure bust.
Yeah, right. When you got a team behind you, because like I
that's
say,
the case, bro. You got a team. His team shouldn't advise him not to jump out in the water from the beginning. That's what I'm saying.
Guess what? Them checks ain't running through no more. So his team, they don't know where that next dollar coming from. So they like, nigga, hold on. You got to get this shit right because we got to eat too.
Well, I mean, shit, how would you call making a business decision, bro? For real. I mean, it's either his faith or his money. One of the two. He got to choose. That's what they telling him to do. Choose your faith or your money.
You can't have faith. That's the problem. You got to believe in what they tell you to believe in.
That's my point. Choose your faith or choose your money, or be like Mahmoud Raouf and be out the door.
Right. And say, fuck it. You know what I'm saying?
They wasn't playing. Stern wasn't playing with him back then. You think Stern wouldn't even have let this guy this far?
Right.
Kyrie would have been out with the vaccination. He'd have been out the league if it was David Stern.
Yeah.
Stern didn't play. Mm-hmm. I don't know about this Adam guy, but David Stern didn't play far as I remember. Mahmoud was out the league. As soon as he didn't put his hand up for the flag, he was gone.
Yeah, niggas need to pay attention to that relationship that Magic and Isaiah had back in the day. See, niggas don't be understanding, nigga.
Yeah, you lost me with that one.
No, but what I'm saying is that, nigga, certain people dirty laundry, nigga, will be that shit gonna come out.
Bro, Adam Silver, bro, hold on a
All
second.
of that kissing, nigga.
Hold on a second.
I ain't never seen no shit like that.
Hold on a second. Adam Silver literally sat on the podium after the Robert Sarver news got broken down. Basically tried to get a man to pass. Oh, he's been, but he was doing better. He was getting better, becoming a better person versus over the years, and he making all type of excuses for the cat, right? Saying we can't take the team away from him. Ain't nothing one moving, nothing shaking until the stadium. What's the stadium Phoenix playing? They ain't even talking about them. It wasn't just PayPal. They threatened to cancel their whole partnership with Phoenix if he didn't get up out of there. So it took one of their own people is up top to get this man up out here, bro. Ain't nothing we can do, bro. That's all you need to know right now. Ain't nothing we can do. If they don't feel like you affecting business, never mind. He called an older lady a nigga and pulled his joint out on him. Never mind that. That don't matter. That ain't affect business. But once they said, nah, we canceled our partnership. Oh no, this affect the minute. No, you got to go now. Man, y'all got to think about that, bro.
Yeah, but don't. I also think
Robert Sarver did.
No, but I also think the owners did him in on the backslide like that. The owners wanted to get rid of him anyway. So
nah, man, that man, Zay, he's still eating off of it, bro. Don't think it's sweet. He's still eating, Zay. Oh, he's still eating. Hey, Trapper tell you that. He's still eating.
I know Donald Sterling still eating, but I don't think he was.
Hey man, that man ain't gonna fit. He got his piece out of the pie. You know that.
Brother. I hope we don't got those stipulations like Donald Sterling got. He just a certain amount of years if the Phoenix win one. I hope we don't got one of those.
Yeah, but he look, bro. He's just gonna get publicized, bro. Trust me. He gonna get his. He gonna still get his residuals.
Shit, that's a lot of residuals there too, boy. He owned the stadium and everything.
He sold. He's selling the team now, but he's still gonna get something out of the deal, y'all.
No, but I'm saying is, what do they own the stadium with that as well, or somebody else own the stadium?
I don't think he owns the stadium. He don't own the stadium. He's not even a minority owner.
He's not a minority owner. Oh, okay. I thought he was.
Nah, somebody else. No. The other person that actually was a minority owner, he came out and spoke against him. See what I'm saying? So it took that to happen. So it took that to happen, along with the sponsorships. Business started getting affected for him to even, you know what I'm talking about, get to that point. So, but why do we have to get to that point, though?
Yeah. Nah, that's a lot of back channels back there, man. They had to get to that point because they had to put a diversion in for Sarver. So the best way was you, Ime and Kyrie. You needed martyrs for them.
Hey, Bears. This something you want to say, homie? I had cut you off, though. Hey, DWJ.
Yeah.
What up, home? Hey, what you had want to say?
Salute everybody.
What up,
Hey, my first time be. Salute everybody. Hey, my first time be on your platform, man. Yeah, I'm gonna add one more question about Kyrie and about Demir here, because Demir don't like Kyrie, and they could have backstabbed him about 5 games suspend him. We had to pay, and I'm confused about Kyrie. They say really, I'm confused about Kyrie. I don't know what's going on about Kyrie. I'm confused, man.
Yeah.
Hello. I confused about Kyrie. They say really, man. It's just sad, man. And hello. And
salute, bro.
Salute, man. Am I first time be on? Am I first time be on? Chat.
I see.
It's all love, bro.
No, you good, bro. You good.
Good, you good.
Yeah. I don't give about Kyrie or by Kyrie. I don't give about Kyrie, man. No, everybody don't like Kyrie. I don't know why. Cause it passed that his career about the
Kyrie
case.
told the truth. Because
Yeah, I
Kyrie
know.
told the
Yeah,
truth about some
yeah, I like Kyrie. Ain't my favorite player too. I like KD too. I just these Kyrie KD Kyrie. Man, they bad now, bro. I don't know the net. I don't know go on the net. I don't believe I don't believe he win the championship this year. I don't believe he win the championship this year because it all together. Yeah.
They're not winning the championship.
Their problems is bigger than Ime Udoka solving them. He ain't gonna solve none of this shit.
Either or he'll do. Yeah, I agree. I agree about that. Yeah.
Is Ime Udoka even a coach? Hold on, is Ime Udoka the coach yet?
They ain't made official. They ain't made
Oh,
official
okay.
yet.
Niggas told me 48 hours though.
Don't
Yeah,
say
they ain't made
boy,
official. But
ain't a head coach job. Ain't a head coach.
That's what I thought.
Don't say ain't a head coach job.
I don't think they're gonna do it right now. I don't think they're gonna do it right now.
Hey, Chris Doe. Hey, Chris Doe. Anything you want to say, home?
Nah, I'm good.
You sure?
Yeah, I feel like I've been going back and forth with y'all. I mean, this shit just crazy. I mean,
No, it is,
y'all
bro.
know what's going on. So,
No, listen. No, I'm still kind of shell shocked a little bit about some stuff. I don't know how to
he
feel.
didn't. Nothing came out his mouth. Nothing came out his mouth. It was a post. He didn't say nothing
Right.
crazy. He didn't tweet
Yeah,
nothing crazy.
No,
I'm like,
he
I
was
post a
Instagram.
movie or a book. Like, when is that promotion? Like, ain't social media just telling you about my life, what I got going on at the time? Why am I
If that's the
why
case,
is this promotion?
they promote it on their own. Shit, they promote all this shit.
Thank you.
They didn't get that. A movie that came out in 2018, they probably made about $3 million in the last 3 days.
But this is the thing about it. If it's disinformation, why would you allow it to come out? Didn't they cancel Tim Donaghy's book from coming out? That was going to expose the whole NBA for what it is.
But why they
didn't
shut
allow
Amazon
that to come
down
out?
yet?
Why they didn't allow that to come out? You see what I'm
But
saying?
why the
Come on.
ADL ain't shut down Amazon yet?
You said what?
Why they ain't mess with Amazon yet?
Yeah, I don't know.
They killed Kyrie so fast they forgot about Amazon, the creator of all of this.
The creator of all of this shit. Come on, man.
All he said was high. It's like having eyeballs on a murder. Like it's just like the dude did the murder. He looked at it, but the dude who looked at it get life. But the dude who did the murder, just we ain't thinking about him at all.
That's a wild shit.
But that's how it is. Just because you eyeballed it, we're gonna give you life. The dude who did the murder, we're not gonna worry about him too much. That's exactly how this looks.
Don't make no sense, man.
And dude, Kyrie said them black folks was in that Bible. That's the problem. Okay? That is the problem right there. He went too
And that's
far.
something that we all factually know. That's a fact. You feel
Yeah,
me?
but you don't put that out in open media on no forum like ESPN. Even Skip Bayless even said, he said something about black people in the Bible. Well, I don't know, because he do know. He can't put it out there.
Right.
Go look at first thing when he said it. He said the same thing, but he paused, like he caught himself, like, yo, I can't say this.
That's
Can't
crazy.
say that stuff, man. The Jewish people will go crazy. You say that stuff, man.
Of course.
That means they don't exist.
They're the ones that run the show behind the scenes, them and the Elemental P.
They run everything.
Bro, if you put that out there, that means they don't exist, man. That means their whole political status, religious status goes down the toilet. Do you know how much money they lose?
So much money.
Yeah, that's why they breaking Kyrie, because Kyrie gonna break them. So they gonna listen. This is old-fashioned runaway slave. Slave ran away from the master. Slave caught him, and he gonna beat him till he called his name right. That's what this.
You know what I'm saying? Period.
Why?
Nigga, you
When he
bullshit
opened his
can't say,
mouth,
nigga. We chopping your toes off and your tongue, nigga. You can't say nothing or you can't go nowhere.
I mean,
listen. I'm telling you, when he said that part right there, That was the part that stirred everything up. Not that quote. When he made that quote saying that I believe in my religion, and I feel that black people were in the Bible. When he said that, I was like, oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't start changing characters around. Don't start changing colors. Because there's going to be a problem if you do that. And that's the problem. I'm telling you, that's the only problem with all of this. They don't care about nothing else Kyrie did. When he did that right there, that was the problem. And then when he said he was going to let's start our own league, that was the other problem. Them the only two major problems.
They need to start their own league, though.
But you ain't supposed to say that.
They need to.
I agree about that.
I wish more motherfuckers that had some fucking balls. Them motherfuckers is straight weenies, bro. Them niggas is scared to stand on what they really believe in. Also, all of them believe in the same shit Kyrie talking about. He just got the most motherfucking guts to step up and say something.
If you really take it logically and look at it on a long stretch, everybody's always conditioned to be comfortable. Nobody wants to jump out the window and go out of their comfort zone. Very few people will do that. Because if they're comfortable in their spots, they don't want to disrupt it. They think it's going to shatter, it's not going to do good. Some people jump out the window.
Hey, look, now they are pressing Joe Bezos asking Amazon to remove the thing.
They have to.
Yeah, they asking them, they pressing them about that. They trying to get them removed.
You go watch the documentary?
Yeah, they trying to they pressing Joe Bezos to get that that what is a documentary or whatever it is to get removed.
It's a movie,
but Jeff's not gonna be able to do that. He's not gonna be able to remove it.
What is
it's a movie.
Hold on. Go ahead, El.
It's a movie.
It's called Hebrew to Negroes.
I seen it. It's a good movie.
Now, where Shaq played in his movie theater in New Jersey.
Hold on.
That the K need to close
He did?
the theater down.
Shaq did?
Yep.
Yeah, he did.
And he out here talking?
Yep. Hypocrite son of a bitch.
Well, hold on a second. Elder. You there, Elder?
He probably going in and out, so.
It's not on Amazon. I checked it. They must already removed it.
Yeah. Amazon probably already took care of beat everybody to the punch.
You know, Jeff Bezos is in the running for the purchase the Washington Commanders. So that nigga
but here's the thing though. My thing was Shaq, Charles, all them Shaq. The same nigga played that same shit in his own movie theater. So why he won't close the movie theater down? Why nobody ain't cooking him? Man,
I didn't know he played it at his theater.
Yeah, at his theater in New Jersey. Where he
New Jersey, hometown.
Hold on. Well, I don't know nothing. To be honest with you, I don't know nothing about this stuff. Now I try to stay away from it. That's too deep. That's deep in the life right there.
Yeah,
that stuff is too deep.
Yeah, I don't like you for that show. It just I don't like hypocrite ass niggas. You know
Yeah, that's sad, bro. That's I hate to see that. You feel me? If that's how you really feel, and you just going against Kyrie just because it affect your business, bro, I can't ride with you.
Double and triple talk ass motherfuckers. That's all they are.
It's just too much. Some of this stuff is too deep. I'm trying to enjoy life. It's so much. I don't know what it is.
You right about
but
that.
These last 2 years, I never seen the world so negative and the black community so against each other. These last 2 years, it's just a whole lot of throwing brothers under the bus and all type of stuff, bro. Nobody really standing up for each other. That supposed to have some type of influence.
Hold on. What this Hakeem Olajuwon nigga saying? That black.
Hey, can y'all hear me now?
What?
Yeah, I got
you.
Can
y'all hear me now?
What do you say?
Yeah, I can hear you now, El.
That's not true.
Go ahead, El.
How did Hakeem Olajuwon guy come in? Because he said nobody in the panel knows nothing about slavery. And I said, come on in the panel and I'll tell you what I know.
We know about
I'll teach you firsthand what I know about
Me too.
We'll come in on Hakeem
Olajuwon. Since he typing in all caps.
They fake Hakeem Olajuwon.
You don't know shit, bro.
Yeah, he fake Hakeem. You know we hit.
My
We know what we're
grandfather
talking
was
about.
born into slavery.
Hey, that dude with that
Yeah,
Akeem
Yeah, my ancestors both
Olajuwon,
in slavery too.
that's
Yeah.
a troll,
My
bro.
great grandmother slavery.
That's a troll.
If you from
Yeah.
Alabama, you know about slavery.
That's where
Yeah,
they were
me too. I'm
from.
from Alabama. I'm from
My
And
Alabama.
you know
grandfather was
about
from
Governor
Alabama.
Wallace. You know
Elder,
about Governor
Elder,
Wallace. You know
Elder.
about slavery.
All
Yeah.
right, hold
Oh
on
yeah,
a second, Elder. Go back to going what you were saying. Though. What you were saying?
What? I can't. Y'all remember where I was at?
Nah.
And now really hot because
Yeah, because I got put out a minute ago, so I don't remember exactly which part I was on.
yeah,
I
you
just
talk about
know that
Kyrie.
I think Trap was talking about at the time about Kyrie being X'd
Yeah,
out of
you
the
talk about
league.
Kyrie. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and I was
yeah, that's what.
agreeing, that they want to, but see, if Kyrie would have been in a different location right now, it wouldn't have been as much heat because those teams would have kept it internal, and he would have complied like he did, and it would have sufficed the people in those areas. They would have never let it become a big deal. But because the owner of the Brooklyn Nets wants a reason to get rid of Kyrie without paying him, he was the main one got all this going. It didn't become a big deal till he got on Twitter. Now it's okay for him to get on Twitter and voice his disapproval of Kyrie, but Kyrie can't get on Twitter and apologize. It's got to be face to face. And got to bow down and listen to your indoctrination and all this kind of crazy. Man, these people are mad because this truth is being exposed, and there's nothing they can do about it. It's going to constantly keep being exposed, and more people are going to wake up, and the smart ones are going to buy out of this system. That's what they're going to do. They're going to bow out and give back the control that they gave to them. Get it back, I should say. That's what they're going to do. Talking about ain't nobody in slavery now. You still in mental slavery. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we
We
listen.
hear you clear,
Yeah,
bro.
we still in mental slavery. They still controlling every single thing you do. Let them cut your food source off. You can't produce your own food. Let them cut your water, your lights, your electricity, your gas, your fuel. All this stuff you don't even realize every day you need to function in this system. You don't produce that yourself. You don't make it yourself. All they got to do is cut off everything you need to live, and then you're going to be a willing, compliant slave. You'll do whatever they tell you to do, and they know it. And when people like Kyrie come out with a big platform and try to put that truth out there, they silence that voice. They
All they
cancel
trying to
that
do,
voice.
all they trying to
That's
do is
it.
keep us oppressed. That's it.
Yeah. And now it went from just being us, the black folk, to now they want the whole world just be oppressed because they don't care who this oppression on now because it went from a physical to a mental. So anybody that tells me they're not a slave right now, I'll flat out call them a lie unless they living free, unless they can show me that they have detached themselves from this system and they live in self-sufficient. You living in an apartment, you a slave. Yeah, you are. Paying rent, paying mortgages, you a slave. That same Bible you love tell you that you are the slave to the person that lent you the money to get what you got. So if you got a car loan, you a slave. You got a mortgage, you a slave. Got credit cards you own, you a slave. Child support, you a slave. I'm telling you, man, this system is wicked. And we have to come out this system, meaning be self-sufficient. Don't depend on this freaking system. That's the best way. That's what Kwame was talking about last night. You can't say everything, just show them with your actions.
That's why we need to buy all that land, Elder, and do our own farming, grow our own food.
This is why my channel was it. I don't have time to talk about basketball. I do that just to relate to y'all.
Yeah.
My channel is about this.
Hold on a second. Yeah, hold on.
That was a good video
hold on, y'all. Hold on a second. Hey, 2 Yates. Homie, don't do that, homie. Don't disrespect another man. I want to keep it. Don't do that, Kemp, folks. Just say don't do that to Elle. Don't do that to nobody else. Don't do that.
What he say? What he say?
Wait, he said.
You know, Elder gonna want to know Showtime.
I'm just saying. Don't. Let's not go down. Let's do that. Let's not do that.
Again, a lot of folks said Kwame Brown was crazy till all this stuff started going down. They ain't saying it now. They've been saying this stuff about our ministry for decades, y'all. I'm talking about almost 30 years. We don't look crazy now. We don't look crazy to nobody now.
It is
You
what it
paying
is.
$4 for gas, and
You
they just
can't
took interest. Hey,
please
they just took
everybody.
interest rates up. They just took interest rates up again. They are widening the gap. Biden doing a great job. He's widening the gap between the rich and the poor. Middle class is non-existent now. Where the middle class at? Huh. You either have it or you don't. Man, this thing's so much bigger than basketball. That's why I say stand, Kyrie. Let's see if we got some real troopers that will stand with you. That's the only way you fight back.
You good.
That's the one thing we was talking about. I was saying we need at least 10 stars to come out and support Kyrie and say as long as he's suspended, we ain't playing. Now you hurting their money because the stars is what make the money for them. It's only a small group of guys that actually make the money for them. Get 10 of them to say, okay, if Kyrie out, we out. I guarantee you they change their tune in. You have to hit them where it hurts.
It's not gonna happen. This another
Colin
Kaepernick. This another Colin Kaepernick. Ain't nobody gonna stand with him.
Now, see, here's the difference, though, Trap. The NBA is supposed to be a star-driven league where we promote the stars and they have the power. That's the only difference between the NBA and the NFL. The NFL pushes the shield. They don't pump up not one individual player at all, but the NBA does. So flex your power, LeBron. Flex your power, KD. Flex your power, Jason Tatum. Flex your power. I promise you, if they did it, them bookers would back down so fast. I promise you they would, because they don't want that bottom dollar hit. They don't.
Let me tell you something, Elder. A lot of stars are self-centered, so I don't think it's gonna happen.
I agree. I said it on my channel today, brother. I talked about it. I did a 39-minute video on my channel today. I talked about all that. They self-centered, they're self-absorbing, they self-focused. They don't care.
Yeah.
And they're not willing to sacrifice for the
it's about
good.
It's about their dollar. That's it.
That's it. But when they hey, this is the thing. You can have all that money. But what happened when they killed the fiat currency? What happened when they devalue the dollar and it's worth nothing? What you gonna do then?
Nothing.
What you gonna do then? Throw that crap out in the street? Use it like toilet paper for like what it is? That's not real wealth just because you got digits in the bank. Because what happened when these banks tell you, well, we're not giving you your money? Go ask the people in Northern California when the pandemic happened. Go ask them what happened when they wanted to get. I mean, not the pandemic, the crash. Remember that crash that took place? When that market crash took place. Go ask them when they came from Northern California to Southern California to their banks and tried to get their money. And they told them you can only get so much, and you only getting half for whatever you get. So if you say 100,000, we're gonna take 100,000 out of your account, but you're actually only gonna get 50,000. Had people sitting outside for 72 hours. Go look it up. You ain't gonna see main media push that. You can Google it though, and the articles will come up. Don't tell me they're not controlling you and dictating you. You keep making off of it, and you think you're doing
breaking up
something.
again, Elder. Oh, there you go.
Man,
you
come
good.
on. Oh, am I? All right. Yeah.
Nah, you good. You back now. You back now.
Black folk, I said it earlier. Yeah, I said it earlier. Think black folk ain't unified. This is why we don't get nowhere. We're not willing to sacrifice. We're not willing to stand for what is right. We're not. We're selfish in heart, selfish in mind. We envious and jealous of each other. If a man
You tell the way we talk to each other.
That's a fact.
Tell the way we talk to each other.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
I tell
tell the
people
way we
this
talk
same.
to each
Hold
other.
on.
Can't
I show people.
talk basketball without talking shit to each other.
I show people how I live and tell them the way to go. And guess what they say to me? Oh, you think you better than me? You arrogant. You this. I'm trying to tell you what it takes. This is a sacrifice. And I'm actually willing to support you in it. I'm talking about physically, emotionally, spiritually, and financially. If you get your heart and mind right. But I'm arrogant. I'm better than you. No. I just love my family more because I'm willing to sacrifice. I'm not going to sit around and just talk about it. I'm going to be about it. That's the difference. And it don't make me better. It don't make me better. I'm not going to just sit here and say I love and care and not do. That's the difference, though. That's the difference. Most people are pump fakers, just like my sorry-ass Lakers. They pump faking everybody. Pump fake. They ain't willing to do nothing. And Trap, you right. These players, they so selfish, man. They'll talk their way out of it. They wives, their families, all they support, and they'll talk their way out of it. Man, that's Kyrie. Now Kyrie been your boy all this time. Now he the worst thing since sliced bread. Because he jeopardizing your little kingdom. When you could take power right now, you could take it. All it takes is 10 guys to say, we ain't playing. I guarantee you they'll have a whole different outlook. The conversation will be quick, fast, in a hurry. Won't be dragged out. See, you can tell Brooklyn, they all this stuff, how long that's going to take? How much counseling? When can we meet with the rabbi? You see what I'm saying? You purposely trying to drag this shit out longer than 5 games.
Then I don't like how they trying to play Kyrie like he's some loose cannon or something. I don't like that,
bro. Again,
like he got a mental issue.
It fits their narrative,
I don't like
and
that.
they want the world. Hey, so that's something big right there, real quick. They want the world to think that about people like Kyrie.
Yeah, you feel what I'm saying? Like he's some loose.
They're crazy in thought, that they're not stable. That's what they want you to think, so that you ignore the truth that they're saying.
Exactly. I peep game on that. He trying to throw him on the same thing as Kanye. No, he's not saying the same thing as Kanye. Sorry.
We've been called kooks. We've been called cults. We've been called every name under the book. But every time, it's amazing. People will say crazy stuff about our ministry, right? As soon as something happens, a darn hurricane or something happened in the world, when the pandemic came, you should have saw how many people called our ministry. Bro, we was getting hundreds of calls a day. Hundreds. I thought we was kooks. I thought we was a cult. All this stuff makes sense to you now, don't it? Now we got your ear, and it's sad. Just because we can see the stuff coming down the pipeline and prepare. We ain't just telling you, we prepare.
We can't do, but Elder, our foundation is so fucked up, Elder. That's why I keep saying it. I don't think people realize. All you can do is put a diamond chain in a black man's face, and he going crazy. He'll do whatever he'll do whatever it is possible to get that gold chain on his neck. He ain't thinking about no morals, ethics, and respect.
He'll do that before feeding his baby. He'll do that and go floss on the block.
Yes, I know.
His baby.
Come on, bro.
He will. But again,
black people. The truth is, the community don't have patience to if it don't make dollars for them, it don't benefit them money wise. They're not finna take their time out mentally and physically to help build anything. That's the problem. This starts even right there.
I agree. And what we're trying to do, what I'm trying to do, is show them that by example. You got to see it done. You got to see somebody still living good, right? Now, do I floss? No, because it ain't no need for that. I'd rather take that money and invest it in others that think like me so they can come out this system and not have no debt and not be slaves either.
Facts, Elder.
Instead of me wearing the gold chains, instead of me buying the brand new Bentleys and all that stuff, I'm going to take every dime and I'm going to put it and invest it in people that think just like this, that don't want to be slaves no more, that want to believe what the book said when it says come out of this system and learn how to be self-sufficient so that when that day do come, they're fine. It won't hit. Hey, my grandfather was born into slavery. He was older than my grandmother. They were releasing him and his father was given land by quote unquote, what they call back then a righteous slave owner. You know, those the ones that were decent, they gave their slaves a little piece of land to live off of. So my father and my grandfather end up getting that land from his dad because he was the oldest son and his dad died right after he got it. So my whole family right there in Alabama, Brent, Alabama, go look it up. That's where they grew up at, 15 children, right? And my grandfather was in slavery for years. He grew up as a little boy in slavery. So here it is, you come from that and you get to the Great Depression, right? So now I'm talking to my grandmother about the Great Depression. I'm talking to my grandmother. I'm not getting no story out of no book. I'm talking to my grandmother. And she said, I asked her, grandmother, you was living during the 30s. What was it like to going through the Great Depression? She said, we didn't know. She said, we lived off the land. Everything we got, we had to produce ourselves. So the Great Depression had zero effect on them. They didn't even know there was a depression going on. The only people that went through the depression was folk that thought they had real money. But because the way they were living never affected them. So we don't want to live simple and grow our own stuff and be self-sufficient. We want to keep depending on this beast system and feeding this beast system. We take money from it, put it right back in. We get money from it, put it back in.
Why they make a mockery of us? They put black men in dresses, put black men in wigs. They have black people on TV going against each other. Bro, y'all don't realize, bro. We making a mockery of each other all the time, bro.
Envy and jealousy. ShowTyme, you know my whole thing of coming on here. Because again, I don't talk sports on my channel. My whole thing of coming on here was to show guys how you can be unified even when you disagree on insequential things. Like sports, like entertainment.
Yeah.
And I done got into it with everybody on here. But real men, we patch that shit up and get past it. Because we can get past the ignorant thoughts. We get past it and we move and we have something that's viable.
That's how we supposed to do. That's what we supposed to do, right? Yeah.
Facts. But ain't many blacks you can do that with. Because they have their own selfish, self-absorbed, self-centered desires. And if it ain't benefiting them immediately,
it ain't benefiting them, they don't give a shit.
Nobody will sacrifice. Nobody will sacrifice. Nobody really truly cares. But they want to be entertained. You know how many people said to me, Elder, can they just play basketball? I'm tired of all this kind of stuff. I said, wow, bro, you sound just like them. You want them to dribble and shut up. But you want to get mad when the white woman said, but that's how you feel too. You don't want to hear about all this personal stuff. You don't want to hear about these life-changing things. You just want to get out there and entertain your flesh.
And like I tell ShowTyme all the time, they regular people just like us. They have normal conversations just like us. But the only thing is, you get to hear what they're saying. That's it.
Again, I'm glad I grew up around this. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad this lifestyle ain't foreign to me. And I'm telling you, seeing what my brothers had to go through, seeing what other people had to go through, clients and stuff like that. Bro, I never desired this. And I'm so glad that I'm actually glad I grew up poor. I am. Because see, when you grow up poor, you used to sharing, you used to sacrificing. And because I was so in that mode, when money came and I started getting paid, I still lived like I was poor. Because I didn't need nothing. I was content. I just took care of everybody else. Same thing I'm doing now. Same thing. It's sad though, bro. It's sad, bro. It is sad, sad, sad. How we keep the curses going. The jealousy, the envy. It's sad. But we'll talk about this all day. Nobody will make moves though. Nobody's footprint will match the words coming out their mouth. And that's the difference. That's the difference.
Like I said, y'all got an internet that's open. Y'all need to do a lot of research because there's a lot of stuff that been lied to. Y'all been lied to about.
Absolutely.
Because like I said, I look at life different. Ever since I heard that you could have been cured cancer, AIDS, and all this other stuff, and they just continue to just hide it, throw the files away, burn it.
All that stuff is created. All that stuff is created. But the book actually speaks about all of this.
They just want to keep the pharmacy and the gas station open. That's the main thing they want to keep open all day. The pharmacy and the gas station.
Hey, Trap, we do what's called home births, right? Yeah. We deliver our own children.
Well, they don't like that.
Bro, do you know how many people? I'm talking about us. When I tell them, just you deliver the child, huh? I said, bro, hold on a second. How long hospitals been around? Most folk don't know. I said, they've only been around a few hundred years. The world been around for thousands of years. What did we do before hospitals?
Facts.
It's not no medical emergency to deliver no child. Look at all these animals out here having babies and mammals all day, every day.
Facts. Babies still come out healthy, no problems, no complications.
Y'all spend 30, 50. They create these complications that make your wives and girlfriends get these C-sections.
Facts.
They create this stuff. Bro, we delivering babies all the time, and it costs me less than $100.
Facts.
I can deliver 4 children with a $100 package. I'm telling you, I can. It's sad, bro. And I have a doctor in my congregation. I'm talking about fellowship with me every week. She is a family practitioner. I have 2 registered nurses. They all tell me if you go do a C-section, it costs about $120,000. Now, you don't care because your insurance is paying for most of it, but you don't realize that's you paying for it. And this tax and that tax and that tax. $120,000 to deliver a child in seconds? It don't take long. But because everybody wants to be convenient, that doctor now can schedule you. Literally tell you when you're going to have your baby because I'm going to pull it out of you. Instead of letting it be done the natural way and they got to be on call. No, that ain't convenient for me. I'll charge you 3 times as much and take half the time to do it. A third of the time to do it. Man, we so foolish, man. We waste so much. So much. And you can do it yourself. He created you to do this yourself. You can train your own children. Everybody crying about the school system. Teach your own children. Homeschool. Teach your children. Tell you to train up your child in the way they should go. Man, this crazy, this old, antiquated. And you know what? The old was better than what you got, though. I don't have your problems is what I'm trying to show you. When you make it simple and you do the stuff yourself and take the responsibility for what is yours, then you don't have these type of issues. And guess what? They don't bother me. They don't censor me. I don't see none of my videos being taken down. And I'm talking about this stuff in my videos. They ain't taking down none of my videos. Man, we got to do better, man. We got to do better. And like ShowTyme said at the beginning of this show, it starts with you at your home. You become the king of your home. You take care of your responsibility first and foremost. Then you can go help somebody else. He said it. And he was telling 100% the truth.
Yeah, he was right there.
What'd you say? What'd you say, Doc?
Oh, you told me?
He said,
Oh, I thought he said something.
yeah, what you say?
Go ahead.
Huh?
I mean,
No, you probably
this ain't
right
the
with you.
conversation folk want to have, though, man. This is all I'm saying. Folk don't want to have this conversation because this hits everybody between the eye and they got to look at themselves first and foremost.
But you know, people, elder, a lot of our people, even people I know, they too mental lazy to find out, too lazy to think that far ahead. Everybody's mindset is stuck in a box. Everybody in the hood only thinking one
easy and
way.
quick. Easy and quick.
One way only, bro. And that's why they don't, you know. There's people out here.
Lazy come up is finna come. You sit there waiting on the ship that already been crashed.
It's people out here and my city don't even know about YouTube. They don't even think you make money off YouTube. They don't think you can make money off the internet. That's just how far. You feel what I'm saying? That's how.
Oh, I know.
How lost they is.
Behind. The South is way behind.
They don't know nothing about YouTube.
When I moved from Indiana to Georgia, I literally felt like I went back 8-10 years, y'all. Because honestly, I remember when I came in 2009, the pandemic, the crash that took place, the market crash, the housing crash that took place, man, they didn't feel that stuff down here until like years later. It's literally like they were 4 or 5 years behind. I was like, God dang. We went through this stuff 4 years ago in Indiana. It was just getting down here. I'm like, man. So the South is slower, but that's good, though. That's good. It's a lot easier to do what you need to do in the South, too. Because, see, up north, I couldn't grow all year round. Too many harsh winters, bro. Makes it too difficult to do the stuff I want to do. But down here, it's November, and I ain't even loaded my greenhouse up yet, y'all. I'm still growing food outside. I ain't putting nothing in my new greenhouse yet. Still growing food outside. Man, we got to get it, man. We got to get it. I've been beating this horse for 30 years, man. 20-some years. We'll wake up, though. That oppression to get so strong, you're going to have no choice. But hopefully, it ain't too late for you then.
As long as we keep using this money, as long as we keep using social media and all the other stuff to go against each other, I don't know we'll ever learn. Folks.
Man,
might be a little too late.
ShowTyme, I take that money from this system because I still got businesses that pull money from the system. But guess what I do with it? I put it in the community. I don't give it right back to them. So if I go out, right, and I do a deck job and my business clears $15,000 for that deck job, guess what? I don't take that money and go back and buy jewelry and buy their clothes and buy their entertainment packages and go out and spend it at their fancy restaurants and all that kind of stuff all the time. Maybe like out of that 15 grand, maybe $1,000 of it go back to that. But the other 14 going right into this community to build it up for the generations coming behind me. That's how you beat the system. That's how you do it. They know you care about your flesh, so you're gonna give it right back to them. That's why they're willing to give it to you, because you're just gonna give it right back to them. Then you're gonna get your lust and you're gonna go borrow. What they give you is never gonna be enough. Never. So they know that you're gonna borrow and trap.
Regulators. Yeah.
Hey, you know this. About 70%, about 70% of athletes, even though they're millionaires, they still taking out loans for their house. They still taking out loans to buy their cars. How the hell is this? How is this?
That's a fact.
Bro, I'm telling you, this system is wicked.
Look at regulators.
I can't see the chat, Showtime.
I'm saying, look at how the music business is. They'll sign you up for $5 million, while they making hundreds of millions of dollars off your name and your life.
And you took that $5 million they gave
you. That $5 million.
Right,
and guess what?
Right back in their system.
Right back in the system.
Bought their jewelry, bought all that crap.
Think about this. Some of that money got to go into studio time. Some of that money got to go into you paying for your own materials.
All right back. All right back.
Come on, bro.
All right back to the system. And even the ones that think they're independent, you need their venues. You need their venues for your concerts. You need their streams. You didn't come up with Spotify. You didn't make that. They did. So you still need their avenues to pursue and push your venture, whatever it is, music, whatever. Man, it's sad. It's just sad, bro, to watch this perpetual cycle just keep getting funded and fueled by ignorance, because that's all it is. We are ignorant on purpose. Just lazy. Just sad, man. It's sad. It's sad. It is sad. At least you talking about it though, Showtime. I don't know if y'all can hear me or not.
Yeah, we hear you.
Yeah, at least you talking about it though. Most people duck.
Yeah.
Most people went in here. Yeah, because they know they don't. Hey,
we got to talk about this.
They don't want it to be. They don't want to be canceled. They don't want to be canceled. They don't want to be shut down. Oh, I watched some of them. Some of them, what they did was they talked about it very briefly. No lives. Wouldn't go live. They'll do a pre-made video and then put it on their lower level channel instead of their main channel. Again, this entertainment for them though. It's entertainment for them. And they look at it from a selfish standpoint of, you know what? These guys ain't gonna come out and do nothing, so why should I? Somebody got to lead the charge. Somebody got to be an example that hopefully somebody can follow. But if everybody felt that way, of course, this is why we stay the way we stay. This is why. Because everybody feels the same. It ain't. I ain't benefiting. I ain't going. I ain't benefiting. I ain't going. What about the one that said, "Well, I'll lead the charge. I'll sacrifice. I'll show you how it's done." All you gonna do is mock, deride, chide them, call them all kind of crazy names, pick fights with them, disrespect them, and all they trying to do is be an example. They trying to help you, literally. Man, it's crazy. I'm glad the bubble I live in don't function that way. I'm glad. I'm glad it don't function like that. I don't have to see and deal with that BS anymore. Thank you, Father. Glory to the King. I don't got to deal with it. So I'll stay on my little lands. I'll keep what we got. And I live free, though. I live free. When these stimulus checks and all that stuff, I don't care nothing about that. I don't care nothing all about that. Don't mean nothing to me. Don't mean nothing to me. When the man come and say, I want my taxes, guess what I do? Pay him his taxes. Pay him his taxes. Just like the Messiah did. This is sad, bro. This is sad. I want to hear what the players union is going to say about this. Will they fight for Kyrie? Or will they throw him under the bus? What are y'all hearing, Showtime?
As of right now, they having phone conversations. Cause a couple players, not everybody. There's some players out there. I don't know. This is a trick. Are they gonna willing to come out and say anything? Are they gonna be willing publicly, not behind closed doors? It's easy to do that behind closed doors. See, it's people already. They already having conversations. The top players in the NBA, yeah, they already been on the phone.
Yeah.
Before the tip off the night. This the trick though. I want to see who's gonna publicly come out and stand on it, because I heard there was a couple of players that's pissed off. They said I'll sit out, you know. But who are the players? You feel me?
Because they already put KD in a bind where he had to.
Yeah. See, they try to flip it on him
about what's said. They already. These reporters are going to put you, especially if you're a superstar. They're going to put that mic in your face, and they're going to ask you what your thoughts are. And if your thoughts don't line up with the Jewish community, now you anti-Semitic. Man, these people is on crack, bro. So they better be. If they smart, they come out together and say, "Look, we're not anti-Semitic. We have nothing against the Jewish community, but we feel like our brother has been wrong because all he did was a post, and he followed it. He took the post down. He gave you an apology. Now you're trying to mentally rape him. We're not standing for that. So for that, now since his services, since he can't earn a living, we won't earn a living."
That's what's going to have to happen. If it happens, it's not going to be one player. Remember that. Everything is picking up.
I'm gonna tell you how many they need.
It's going to have to be, because you remember when they did the thing in the bubble. Brown was mad because they want to do all. You know, Kyrie did whatever he said, but they didn't pretty much like that because Brown feel like, bro, everybody got to do this together, bro. What you doing? Everybody needs to speak out individually when it comes to stuff like that. They want to seem like more than just basketball players. We businessmen too, and you know. Go ahead.
And what the league knew, because the way these contracts are, especially for these high dollar players, they had already got their money. So it's like we can't cancel this league when we done paid all these players already.
Right, they already got them. Yeah,
we need to play. So that's why LeBron was like, "Look, bro, we've been paid already. Y'all got to come out here and play."
Yeah.
We gotta come out here and play. We gotta be unified in this thing. Because you know them niggas won't give back no money. Hell no. That's where our contract was. We can't predict the pandemic. You ain't getting a dime back. But they need to be unified for Kyrie, or they're gonna let him be the sacrificial lamb. The scapegoat, I should say. I'm gonna see how many guys are down with righteousness. Because Kyrie ain't done nothing to deserve this. Nothing.
I think Kyrie. Look, I think Bron. I truly believe he gonna find his way in LA. I believe this. And what I'm hearing, I think the West Coast sound more like a Kyrie playing. That's if they don't kick the man out the damn league, bro. I don't believe they're gonna kick him out.
The players right there, Showtime.
Yeah.
The players got to stand up for Kyrie's
rights.
They got to stand up and say, "No, I thought we were a fraternity. I thought we was a brotherhood."
Right.
Well, see, you got these Buck dancing Charles Barkleys and Shaqs and Shannon Sharps that want to make everybody feel like Kyrie costing them money. I heard what that bum Jay Williams said. Oh, you got to look and see Antonio Daniels, and hey, it depends, because now you got to look. What you doing is costing him now. You got Kevin Durant getting questioned now. Man, shut up with that dumb shit. These dudes sad, bro. And y'all wonder why I don't spend a lot of time with it. I do it for y'all. I come in here and spend time with y'all.
Yeah, Antonio.
I spend a lot of my time and money with these boogers.
Antonio Dane, I felt like he was I saw what he said, man. I didn't.
Yeah.
Some of these folks, I decided not even quote nothing they said. I have no respect for them as mean.
Now,
some
Antonio,
of these dudes
he's on the up and coming. He's on the up and coming for them. He's very careful with what he says. But he a company man at the end of the freaking
Yeah,
day.
but
He
just
not
don't say
fooling you.
nothing.
Yeah,
This is how I feel
yeah.
like. If I'm on that position, I really not say nothing at all. If I can't say what I really want to say, I really not say nothing. That's how I am. I just
Yeah,
really
they
not
don't
say
feel
nothing
that
at
way
all for
though.
real, bro.
Yeah, they don't feel
I'm
that
not
way
finna.
because
I
they
don't
want
want to
that
be
money.
pressured to say something. 'Cause if I say something, elder, and I don't agree with it, that makes me feel bad on the inside. I can't sleep well at night. I said, man, I just said something
Yeah,
I really don't
yeah.
agree
And the
with.
money, and
I got
see,
to
money
address
can't
that.
cure that. You can't. Hey, money can't
Yeah.
cure that. Money can't. Money can't kill your conscience. You think it can, but it can't.
My
Yeah, you
conscience be
can
eating
mask
me
it.
up.
You can hide it. You can go get high. You can go get drunk. You can go party. You can go lay with women. You can do all that stuff.
Nah,
That's still gonna be on your conscience though. Still
it's
gonna be
still
there.
it.
You
I
ain't
like
getting
what
rid of
Robert
it.
said in the chat. He said I'm more hard on myself than other. Now, that's a I judge. He said, hold on. He said some. Where is that? I saw some. I think he said I'm more hard on myself than I am with the others. I judge
Others, and
myself.
that's how it should be.
Yeah,
It
there we
should
go.
be
I
that
judge
way.
myself harder than
Yeah.
anyone man can do, or something like that.
If you're a leader of your house, you should be leading it by example, not
By
just by
example, yes.
orders and barking out stuff. They should have it by example. You know what I'm saying? I can't expect more out of you than what I'm capable of producing myself. I can't do that. I can't do that. That ain't no leader. You got to be willing to lead the charge. You sit back and watch everybody else do. Man, that's BS. That's a pimp. That's what a pimp do. I'm probably gonna lose y'all on here
Everybody
because
want credit.
I'm on that road again. I'm on that road again, so I may lose y'all.
Oh yeah, you fine. No, you good, bro. Look, yeah, I'm ready to close it down in a second. He said, "Yep, ShowTyme." Look, check this out. For we end this, a lot of this the problem, bro. Everybody want to take all the credit when everything going good. Nobody's there to take the blame. Nobody. I'm saying I see that a whole lot. All these big time leaders and mob leaders and all this stuff. Oh, I'm running this. Okay, if you running it and you on top and you the top of the top, you should be there for when things going bad and good, not for only things going good. I see that a lot. You know, and it's gonna be. Hold on, we got right here. What up, Dre?
What's going on, ShowTyme, man?
What up, huh?
Nothing, man. I think it's just wrong how they doing Kyrie, man.
Yep.
And it's crazy
Yeah.
because I feel like they doing all this to Kyrie, but it's like, weren't they just trying to hire Ime Doko? And he got a sexual assault allegations against him, but you trying to do all this to Kyrie? Like, that seemed backwards. I don't know what to me. It seemed like they trying to get in good graces. You know what I'm saying? It seems like they trying to, you know what I'm saying, like what the NBA does, just like they did the same thing with Robert Cyrus. They went right over it. You know what I'm saying? Act like it didn't happen. They went, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't feeling the way they doing it, man. The players got to stand up for them, man.
Well, it's all about what you can do for. If you can do something for them, and they can benefit off of it, hey, we'll put some. Hey, here's your band-aid, homie. We'll cover that stuff up. Now, as soon as you
Long as
decide,
they're
nah,
making
I'm not
money.
agreeing with
Yeah,
you. Yeah. Hey, nah, man. We gonna not only are we gonna put your business out, we're gonna destroy your reputation, and you're gonna forever be gonna be blacklisted. And you're not gonna be able to get another job. That's what they do to you, bro.
And it's sad, bro, because we support that. You know what I'm saying? And it's sad because, bro, like I said, bro, he didn't he just had an opinion. Like it's to the point now where you can't even have your own opinion no more, bro. Like it's crazy.
yes, sir. Censorship at its best. Comply or
And,
die. That's how they
hey,
feel.
salute to you, elder
Comply
man.
or die.
Much respect.
Hey, salute, my brother. Salute. So I'm telling you, man, we're gonna get it. The unfortunate thing, I think we're gonna get it the hard way. I really do. I think the light bulb will go off when it's too late, when you're forced and you don't have no choice, and you out there letting them FEMA boogers feed you from them FEMA trucks, bro, rationing out your portions. It's gonna be too late, bro. And everybody say that's radical, that's over the top. Okay, you can't see this high level of oppression where a man can't even think. We talking about their religious beliefs. What about Kyrie's religious beliefs?
Exactly.
Who's protecting his religious beliefs? All the while the man had no problem with it. I'm not an anti. I ain't never said a bad word. You ain't got no history, no likes, no nothing of anything I've ever said against any type of religious group. But because I make one post, everybody gets to throw the narrative of what that meant. That's retarded, bro. That
yeah.
Go ahead.
So basically, what the NBA is telling us right now, it's cool for a owner to call people the N word and, you know what I'm saying, sexually harass women, but it's not cool for a man to have his own opinion.
Facts. It's cool for a coach to go out here and sleep with other men's wives and do all this crazy stuff, but it's not cool for you to copy and paste on your social media channel. That's what they're saying. It's cool to go out here and sell $500,000 of dope. We'll have a job for you when you get out. You see what I'm saying? It's cool if you go out here and beat the shit out your wife in front of your child. We'll have a job for you. But a man that makes one post, didn't even add commentary to it, he's the worst of the worst. He doesn't deserve to work again. Man, get out of here. And we ignore this, though. Why? We want to be entertained. We just want to get back to watching NBA basketball. I don't give a shit if another game is played. I really don't. I don't care if another game is played. It ain't doing shit for my life but a distraction. And I played basketball at the higher levels. It ain't shit but a distraction.
Yeah, to me, this puts the NBA in the same category as the NFL. The same way they did Colin Kaepernick is how they trying to do Kyrie right now.
Yep.
They do.
Yep. And that's what they hope. Get through this year. But the problem with them is this. Kyrie's talent is so good, teams may not be able to. Teams may not. And see, Brooklyn, they don't want to release. That's why they said, we never thought about releasing.
Hey,
Hell no.
and look what they do. Look what ESPN do. They got two so-called black women. You see what they trying to do? Use them going against a black man.
Sure. Oh yeah.
They
got
boy,
all blacks talking about this.
Look, they got an issue. Look, they pissed off over there Golden State at them two sisters. Right now, how they trying to come over there and bring the distraction over there. Steve Kerr trying to get rid of. He's trying to get away from that. They trying to throw ask him the same question. He like, look at me, man, I'm just coaching right now. I don't really want nothing to do with it. But they don't want nothing to do with
get away
that,
with
man.
saying that. That's Steve Nash.
Steve Kerr. I'm sorry,
Steve
Kerr.
See, they'll let him get away with that. They'll let him say that, but I guarantee this, KD can't say that.
No, you can't say that.
If KD say that, oh, you agree with Kyrie. Now, how come Steve Kerr don't agree with Kyrie? If KD the same question, you need to clarify his statements. Steve Kerr can say it and they'll go about their business. Man, this is crazy. Absolutely crazy.
So can I ask y'all a question?
Go ahead.
Why is everyone sitting here like Kyrie did something so terribly wrong, but really he didn't do anything wrong? Why is no one stepping up for him? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But why is no one stepping up for him and saying that?
Because Kyrie has been this recluse thinker in their minds. They've painted this image that Kyrie does what he wants to do when he wants to do it. So now you got guys that should be supporting Kyrie that's saying, man, y'all know how Kyrie is. You know, Kyrie could have easily got da-da-da-da-da. Man, we ain't trying to jeopardize our money. That confusion to keep perpetuating. And that's why we won't have no unity. Somebody is saying, you know what? This is wrong. This is wrong on all levels. This man did nothing. We got wife beaters, adulterers. We got sexual predators, all in the league. These are criminal things. Criminal. All in the league. But a man that clicked and copied and pasted the post is the worst thing we got going? What is wrong with this society? See, that's what a leader would step up and say. But a leader want that bread, so they're not going to say it. They're gonna shut their mouth because they don't want to be the next Kyrie. They don't want them. What did Kyrie say? You analyze my life every day, and I let you. I comply. Y'all remember when he said that in the interview? The one he did yesterday morning? He said, y'all prying to my life every day, and I comply. I let you. Like, I ain't got shit to hide from y'all. That's what he said. I ain't got, what he's saying is, I have nothing to hide. But now, you see my life, it's before you, and now you want to paint a picture of me that you know I'm not? And that's what he said in the letter, in the apology. I reacted because I got accused of something that y'all know I'm not. You see what I'm doing every day. You know I'm not damn anti-Semitic. But y'all want to come in here with these questions and run with that narrative? The hell with y'all. If I'm Kyrie, I'm standing. I'm standing. I got generational wealth. How much money do you need, Kyrie? Honestly, bro, this other 20-something million, does it really matter that much? Does it matter that much? Just stand. Maybe you'll influence one other person in that league. And that'll be worth it. That would be worth it. That'll be worth it. Man, I'm so off the NBA now. I really have been off. Y'all don't know it, but I've really been off the NBA for a while. But I'm really off the NBA now. Really off. I don't like the suppression of truth. I don't like it. This is why I live free. Because you ain't finna censor me. All you can do is take down my YouTube channel. I don't give a shit. I don't care. I'll find another platform to speak this truth on. You ain't about to censor me. Hell no. Hell no. Y'all know I used to work for Amazon. That's the main reason I quit. When I truly found out who Jeff Bezos was after a couple years of investigating, I said, I ain't work for this booger. Hell no. Hell no. I despise Amazon. I tell my family right now, let me find out you buy something from Amazon. Now, don't get me wrong. I get packages show up all the time because Saints will buy me stuff, and out of convenience, they'll go click on Amazon and buy it. I don't support Amazon. I don't buy it. I don't buy it because I know who that booger is. He got the biggest Ponzi scheme going in the world. I'm just one man, though. You know what I'm saying? Our actions got to match the stuff come out of our mouth. It's that simple to me. Those are people I respect the most. When I see your actions match the things you're saying, I got high respect for you. And when I respect you, that means I'll support you in any way, shape, fashion, or form. Doesn't matter what it is. I know I'm going to lose y'all now because this road here has no reception.
Well,
and
good, old time.
The Shabbat coming in, so I'm going to get off, man. I'll talk to y'all later.
Okay, okay. What up, old time? You good?
Hey, what's up, man? Hey, I'm good. Hey, I don't really know too much of that documentary, and I wanted to watch it so I could see what the big hoopla was about because I know whenever the issue of the Jews come up.
Yeah, I didn't watch it either the whole time. I didn't even get the channel. I'll be honest with you, old time. I'm not even interested in watching. To be real with you. If I'm being 100, I'm not really interested in it for real. When it first came out, I wasn't really interested in it. I mean, some stuff, bro. I just try to get away from that. You know.
Because now you're
I know
suppressing that
what
stuff.
it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's like,
yeah.
If people waking up or they're seeing the information, look, yeah, you may not agree with everything. I can't comment on it because I don't know what's in it because I'm not able to check it out. But that's the whole point. I believe a lot of people would have looked at that and decided for themselves. But when you want to suppress somebody, this is what you do. Like they're buck breaking Kyrie in front of us. So the real question is, what do we do about it? Because I ain't gonna lie, and you could talk about like the warrior struggles and all that shit. I ain't really giving a fuck seeing this type of shit because I'm having the same feeling I had towards the NFL with that Kaepernick shit, and it really ain't about the individual of Kyrie or Kaepernick. This is us as a whole as black people. Like this is to me when I look at shit like this, it's just bigger than Kyrie or one individual because I remember when LeBron James, what was it, a couple years ago, had quoted a line from 21 Savage, something about getting money like the Jews and everything is kosher. And that brother had to apologize because the Jews had the audacity to say he was playing into a stereotype of the Jews being money hungry. The damn rap line was basically giving credit to how the Jews are basically a wealthy community, and that's what you want to be too, and just be cool. But he
What
had to
two?
go in a
What
Go
two?
ahead, go ahead.
I didn't mean to interrupt. Hold on. As far as the situation, I know the situation, but I'm talking about the exact documentary. That's what I'm
Yeah,
talking about. I don't want to watch. I already know this stuff. I know exactly what Kyrie Irving talking about. I'm saying about the documentary. I mean, I don't have to watch it. I already know.
yeah,
I mean, I've been educated on this stuff my whole life, so I know what's going on. It just, it's. I don't know. Me personally, bro. 90 days, I try to get away from the negativity, bro. You know, I know
yeah,
what it's up. And I try to think positive about all people, like whatever race you is, color, whatever your beliefs. I respect everybody's opinion and everybody beliefs and stuff, man. I try to like respect everybody. I don't want to watch something that's gonna convince me of hating a certain thing. I don't even want to look at certain stuff. That's why I like certain movies like slavery movies. I don't like watching slavery movies. It make me feel some kind of way. You know what I'm talking about? So I try to like stay away from that, man. And it's kind of sad that I just hate how they doing with Kyrie Irving. I feel like if you feel like you know a certain way about certain things, I think you should have your own opinion. But I guess not, bro. And that's the sad part about it. Come
yeah.
on, TT. Yeah, that's crazy, man.
Yeah. I just think that you know, like you say, you educated, and that's great. But a lot of people ain't Showtime, and I think a lot of people would have been looking at that just to see what Kyrie had posted. But the simple fact of the matter is, this is just like suppressing independent thought, right? Because everybody probably, well, I shouldn't say everybody, but a lot of people probably would look at it and say, "Huh, that's interesting. Let me do more research aside from that documentary." Right? Like at the end of the day, the big issue, and nobody wants to talk about it because it involved the Jews. They just got too much damn power. Anything that you say that they don't want to agree with is anti-Semitic. All right, it's really that simple. And they're using black athletes, black bodies, once again being used for profit, but being suppressed when it comes to self-awareness of who you are. And at the end of the day, like this is the same shit every year, different person. And we just got to decide what we want to do. What I want to say is this though. A lot of these black athletes, and see, like it's easy for us because we're not in that world, but this is one reason why I couldn't really pursue sports on a higher level is because I'm just too independent and I got a smart mouth when you piss me off for every motherfucking time Nick Friedell's ass would have been asking me if I was
I
anti-Semitic,
agree.
if I was Kyrie Irving. You know what I would ask him?
100%.
I said, motherfucker, are you anti-black? Do you like Thomas Jefferson? Read Thomas Jefferson's notes on the state of Virginia and see what he said about black people. They
Mhm.
worship slave owning fucking presidents that owned our people, didn't give a fuck about us. But they will tell you and your children to worship these motherfuckers and got the audacity to talk about you being anti Semitic just because you don't agree with them or you just said something that they don't agree with. That's what I would have been saying if I was a player. Flip that shit back on them. That's what Donald Trump did when that white girl Heather Heyer got killed, ran over in Charlottesville, West Virginia, when they had them rallies and shit, and they
Mhm.
went at Donald Trump because they blamed him for it. And he said, you know what, y'all taking these statues down to Confederate soldiers and so on. And he asked them, do you like Thomas Jefferson? Do you like George Washington? And they said, yeah. He said, well, they were slave owners of black people. Should we take their statues down too? Them motherfuckers shut up. And then they turned it around and said, oh, well, they were different kind of white people. Oh, okay. So they were the bad white people just because they own slaves. Man, get the fuck out of here. Because they were from the South. A slave owner is a slave owner.
We should get
But
rid of
that's
those
what I
too.
would be saying.
We should
Yeah,
get rid
but
of those too. That's what we did in
exactly.
Minnesota. We got
Yeah,
rid of the
and so
Christopher Columbus statue at the Capitol. So it.
exactly. But
So
that's my
yeah,
point. I wish these players would be ballsy like this. Flip that shit back on them. Are you anti-black for supporting slave owning presidents of our people that you tell us to worship? Fuck that shit.
I think that's a conversation they wouldn't be wanting to have.
Exactly.
That's 100% true. I think what happened in this situation was it came off of the same thing what Kanye West did. And Kanye West, when he talked about going DEFCON 3 on Jews, and once he said that, and that sent the firestorm across the Jewish community. You see how they canceled him. He lost $1 billion messing with them, saying that. Because they, unlike us, once you say anything bad about their community, they will attack you. They will cancel you. We was giving all kinds of leeway to Kanye West when he was saying crazy shit about black folks, saying slavery was a choice and all this crazy coon shit he was saying. We was giving that nigga passes. But as soon as he said anything about them Jews, what them Jews do? They said, you can't have our money in our banks. We can't have your Adidas contract. You can't have this. You can't have that. They even shut down his own school because they don't play. They're not like us. We try to be too forgiving, even amongst our own community. That's how we're always seen as. We're seen as the people that has to forgive. It's crazy. I never forgave Kanye. Once he started cooning, he was done for me. I'm sorry, but that's the difference. That's the difference. And I think once he said that, then Kyrie puts up this documentary. And didn't even say any words. Just put up a picture of it. Right. But if you the ADL does all types of research, and so they know about different documentaries or whatnot. So once he puts it up there, they're already heightened because of what Kanye did, right? Because they already saw, what was it, in Jacksonville? They had this building that says somebody put a sign up on this big skyscraper saying Kanye's right about the Jews. So the Jews, their antennas is up for anything. So here Kyrie does put this stuff up. He said stuff like this before. This ain't like the first time he said something like this before. This ain't the first time, right? Because if you follow Kyrie, you know. Yeah. So he said stuff like this before. Hell, he's been to Minnesota visiting a community before, saying stuff like this before. Nothing new. But they're already heightened because of what Kanye West said. So now they're on the lookout for anything. And then once he put that out there, and they're like, oh, it's anti-Semitic. There's a few things in there that they would consider anti-Semitic. Once you deny the Holocaust, they're gonna write you off because they don't play with that. They do not play with the Holocaust mess. So, and if he would have been like, oh, if he would have just said he was sorry right then and there, they would have dropped it. But he didn't say the exact words, "I'm sorry," and that's why they're trying to break him. Like what people were saying earlier on the panel, because I wanted to get on earlier, but I was at the stove. But yeah, they're trying to break him because they don't want it out there about any anti-Semitic stuff, because at their schools have armed guards, because it ain't black folks that they worried about. They worried about these crazy, Klans people. They'll go up there and start shooting up synagogues and all that. They've already done it. Mm-hmm. So that's what they worried about. They want to squash it because, again, their community they've actually killed some Jews. They killed, what was it, 15, 20 people at a synagogue or something a couple years back. So yeah, they're really, they're out there. But to put this whole thing
and to just judge Kyrie off of just ridiculous. He didn't say anything. He didn't put out a statement saying, "Oh, this, and this." He just put up a picture from a documentary.
Right, but again,
So, go
again, because it's the wrong time.
right,
Like
it's wrong.
I follow Kyrie. You know, he got people that live up here in Minnesota. I know this dude, so it's like he said stuff like this before. You know what I mean? But the difference is Kanye West did his nonsense. That's what messed it up for Kyrie, Kanye West. It ain't got nothing to do. It really ain't got nothing to do with Kyrie. Actually, it's what Kanye West did, because he talking about going DEFCON 3 on some Jews. They don't play with that. Black folks was giving Kanye all kinds of passes when he was saying his foolishness. Them Jews, nope. You got to go. Kanye West lost $1 billion, y'all. $1 billion.
Wow.
Yep. You can't mess with them people. They do not play. They run the banks. I hate sounding like they have, but
Oh no, go ahead. You're not speaking anything untruthful. It's true.
you know, they there's a lot of them in media. There's a lot of them in banking. There's a lot of them. You know, just look at how many Jewish owners are in the NBA.
Yeah.
You know, so, you know, not to say that they're, you know, they run everything, because they don't. Because here's a little secret. Them white folks will knock them out before they would take us out first, then they'll take them out next. Because why you think they got armed guards at their little schools, at their synagogues? They ain't worried about us shooting up them synagogues. They know we're not going to do that. Who's going to attack the Jews? It ain't us. Right? Who killed the Jews in Germany?
The blue-eyed, blonde-haired, yeah.
Exactly. That's who they worried about. They ain't worried about us. They worried about our influence, but they ain't worried about us actually doing that mess. That ain't our people. That's not in our DNA. But for them, like you said, blonde hair, blue eyed people, yeah. That's who they worried about.
But they got to make an example of somebody, and they're choosing to use it on Kyrie.
Yep, and they trying to say, hey. They did it to Kanye West a week ago. He lost $1 billion. So you don't matter. Nope.
They have to do that every once in a while to let y'all know how much muscle they got.
Oh yeah, to let you know who's in charge and where you are in line.
Exactly. Know your place. Stay in your lane. That's what they're telling you in so many words.
Well, the deal is they're doing it out of fear, though, because they know they're next.
Who?
Jewish people.
They don't know nothing.
Yeah, they do. Look what happened to them in Germany. They know that these white people will knock them out too.
Bro, listen.
They ain't worried
None of
about
that's going. Listen, they are. Listen, you're not listening. They are too organized for anything to ever like that happen again. They are already loaded up with nuclear. They trying to get their nuclear missiles taken away. You think you're gonna put them back in the oven? You crazy, bro. That's a nation. That's
Israel. No. You're talking about a country. You're talking about the country of Israel. I ain't talking about them. I'm talking about everyday Jews that live in America. They are. Yeah, I ain't talking about the whole country. No. What I'm saying is they are worried because it's already happened. Where some crazy white dude came up there and shot up a whole synagogue. And they'll do it again.
Listen, they have inside. When I say have inside power is way more money than millionaires and big. When you have, you cannot. I mean, you can have all the money in the world with no power.
They have
They power is deep, bro. They power is deep.
not as much as the
New
white
York
man.
is deep.
Not as much as the white man. Don't let them fool you. Don't let them fool you.
All of them on upper levels. They feeding off each other, to be honest. But what I'm telling you right now, within this jurisdiction of New York, that is their town. Okay, and what goes on in their town stays in their town. Anywhere else in America, you want to go ahead, but right there in New York, if he don't get up there, they're gonna stir fry him.
That's why I said. That's why I was saying the comments.
You got dudes like Michael Rappaport coming out and all this. Like this, these are free shots for him. These are free shots at black folks.
That's
what they doing.
Kyrie needs to come home and play for the Wolves. He ain't gonna have to deal with that shit. He will not.
Dude, this is what you call a public lynching. This is just
exactly what it is. It's a lynching.
It's a public lynching, bro. They said, "Come see the lynching." They having a party.
Well, again,
they having a party
I think where Kyrie messed up was he should have said, especially after Kanye did his dumb shit. Kyrie should have just said, "I'm sorry. I didn't know it was all in it. My mistake." If he would have said that, they would have.
No, bro. No, you know what Kyrie's problem was? When he said that I'm trying to display that Negroes are in the Bible. You can't do that, bro.
But they hate that. They don't want to accept that.
No, bro, that cuts out the Jewish
people. Everybody knows black folks are in the Bible. What are you talking about?
But they don't want to believe that. Though. They don't want to believe that.
No, it says in the Bible. It says the kingdom of Cush.
Bro, everybody don't know it. That's why you got them things up in the wall with blue eyes and you worship it.
Yeah, that's true. That's true what he's saying.
But that's bogus. Everybody knows the oldest.
Bro, everybody don't know. Stop assuming for society. All right. Like I just told you.
On Google.
Nobody even know. Huh?
It's on Google. You Google that. They teach. We can see that on the History Channel where they'll tell you that,
bro.
But it's not mass knowledge. It's not mass knowledge, though.
Bro, this is not, bro. You're not listening to what I'm saying. Everybody don't know that. Okay, everybody's running around with this anti-Semite thing. What is a Semite? What is Semitism? What is a Semite? What's a Semite? Right. Everybody don't know things. But you're running around here saying stuff, bro, because you're hearing it from other people.
No, I know.
This is what the masses do. They don't do research. They follow with the rest of them. They just go along with the rest. I'm telling you, if you got one person to tell you the sky is orange, if you press it hard enough, somebody else gonna say it. Somebody else gonna say it too. Even though they know it's blue, they'll say it's orange because they can't go against the masses. That makes you a rebel, an outlaw, an outcast.
What got Kyrie messed up with this documentary is when they deny the existence of the Holocaust.
It wasn't about the documentary, bro. He's exposing more than the documentary. He's exposing about.
But I'm explaining to you how these people think. I'm explaining.
How you going? You can't tell me.
Explain to you how they think. Anytime you deny the Holocaust, right? Anytime you do that, they're gonna automatically call it anti-Semitic against Jews. Anytime you deny the existence of the Holocaust, regardless of
this has nothing to do with that.
But that's what the documentary had in it.
No, I'm telling you, the documentary is not the issue. It's the issue of him saying that he wanted to prove with his faith that black people were in that Bible, major characters. You cannot do that when the Jewish people have already cornered the market on those major patriarchs. That means you have to remove them out the way. That kills them politically and religiously. You can't do that, dog. This is bigger than just a movie and a book.
Sorry, no.
Dude, you're missing the whole point.
No,
they're more mad that he said that the black people were the leaders in the Bible.
No. If he says if he says that there's black people in the Bible, no one would trip because that's truth.
You crazy.
That's in the Bible, nigga. Do you know? They have
people in Florida that would trip on that.
In the Bible, where these people
then explain the 10 Commandments, bro. If everybody knows, explain it. Because that's what everybody goes by. The movie, The 10 Commandments. Is anybody black in that movie?
But they
no.
But people, look.
Bro, that's what they still go by.
People would believe that those people back in those times was blonde hair, blue eye. Like, do you really believe Jesus was a blonde hair, blue eye dude? No.
It's not what I believe. It's the masses, bro. That's what I'm telling you. If they didn't believe it,
But
why do they still have that picture on their
say
wall?
all the time Jesus wasn't white. They say that all the
Bro,
time.
why do they still have the picture on their wall if they don't believe it? They would have been through it in the trash.
Because they don't pay attention to science and they don't pay attention to history.
Science?
It's
Dude,
such,
yes,
they
they
tell
do.
you all the time. Jesus wasn't white. He can't be white. He's probably,
bro.
He probably is like a light-skinned black dude. Boom.
Bro, do you not understand that you will never go in a Catholic church and see a black Jesus sitting up there?
Well, then that's wrong.
Nope.
What do you mean that's wrong? That's not.
That's not.
What you
I've
mean?
never seen that.
That's not historically accurate.
That every church around is not historically accurate because I've never seen that. I've never seen a black Jesus in a church.
Did you know?
You won't even see a black Jesus in a black church.
This is what Google will teach you. One of the oldest Christian churches is in
He's not listening to what I'm saying to him, is he?
Was in Ethiopia.
Bro, listen, I understand all of that, but I am from a down south Alabama black church. They have a white man as a Jesus sitting right there. It's been there since I was little, and it's still sitting there.
But it's the truth. That's what the masses are in this country.
That's crazy. I'm from Minnesota. We know that's BS. So maybe it's a down south thing, but we know that was BS.
Bro, come over to Florida. It's crazy.
You can go to the West Coast. It ain't. You act like this. You think Minnesota's the only one that's awoke? No, bro. There's a lot of people that are asleep. Minnesota's not the only state that's awoke. There's many states that are asleep, and I guarantee you, if you go through Minnesota, you will find churches with white Jesuses in them, and you might have white Marys. You might have all of that.
They're probably about white people, but if everyone knows, the real deal, like if you actually look at the history and if black churches up here, none of them have a white Jesus up there. No.
Have you been to all of them before you to make that assumption, bro? That's a broad statement you're making. Because I don't believe that. No, I don't believe that. I don't think nobody else believes that either.
Black churches
all
up
black
here,
churches.
Up here,
I don't believe it.
Yeah, they're all black Jesus. Yeah,
Dude, unless you done went through all churches to verify that, I don't believe that.
I can say that with confidence. Up here in Minnesota, yes.
No. Actually, Zay speaking facts. Me and him both from Alabama. That's what you see.
Man, that's
I'm talking about you can't get no more religious than Alabama. Okay,
Yeah,
they go
this is not a mass knowledge known thing.
accurate though, man. That's not historically accurate.
But people don't know that.
He's telling the truth though.
A large people don't know that though.
Tell them that. Tell them little folks up in them small country towns who got them little churches with that white Jesus still sitting there. And if they read the same book that you read, they overread that part. I don't know what you missing.
I don't know. I just think that's weird. If the Bible says it in there itself, the Bible say, and then you gotta think about it too. This is how I look at it too. Just common sense.
A lot of things in the Bible people discredit.
But hold
so
on,
they don't want to choose
think
it.
about it. Common sense. Just common sense. Okay. What happens?
Well, you asking about something that ain't so common in sense.
Yeah, like, bro, I don't. See, that's why I'm to be real with y'all. I know this stuff, but I don't like to get too deep into it because of reason like this. I don't. To be real with y'all, I know about it, but I don't know if it's facts. Some of the stuff. I just pray to God and leave it like that. I don't know if it's facts though. I don't know.
Nobody really knows, Joe.
Because growing up in Alabama, I'm sold that Jesus is a Jew, and I don't want to get too deep into this, but I'm not saying nothing bad. Just put it out there.
No, you tell me the
I know that Jesus was a Jew. He's white with long brown hair, right? That's what you sold on. I don't know.
I just
long hair.
I just look at it like this. Hold on. This is what I
long hair.
Just common sense. Just think about it like this. And that, what happens when white people are out in the sun for long periods of time?
Bro, why are you trying to
listen? Let me explain. This is they can't be out there in the desert. They can't be out there in that part of the world and be that fair skinned.
I know carcinoma. I know what that is. Skin cancer. I get all of that. Right, bro. But listen to what I'm telling you. You're sitting here trying to convince people who know better, but the masses don't think the way you think. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You can convince me all day. I agree with you, but the masses don't. That's why Kyrie's in trouble right now, bro.
I think he's in trouble because That
Bro, listen.
No,
Listen,
TC. Ashley, what the stuff that Zay saying, I actually thought he actually making a good point. I think that's what he's saying, Zay. Nothing to go against you, TC, but what he's saying, I actually agree. I think that's what got Kyrie in trouble. I think what he's saying that sounds.
But you know what? You know why I disagree with that? Because
go ahead, hon.
Kyrie has said stuff like this before.
No, he ain't. No, he ain't.
Yes.
This far. No, he didn't.
Yes.
No, he hasn't. He has not went this far. Kyrie has been a free thinker.
This
Kyrie said the world was flat. Kyrie said the
difference-
world was flat, but he did not say that the major patriarchs in the Bible were all black. Do you know how many problems that caused for the Jewish community when Jesus is supposed to be a Jew and they have him pictured as being white, but you're telling them they're black and this has been going on for hundreds of thousands of years? You can't do that, bro. You can't do that on a major platform. On a YouTube channel, you can get away with it because the masses ain't gonna hear. But you can't do that on no ESPN channel at all.
He said it before.
He said on no ESPN channel.
The difference is this
That's
documentary.
a fact. All I know is this. All I know is this: God is real. That's all I need to know.
There's a creator. That's it. That's all
I'm good, guy.
All I'm saying is this documentary denied the
Hold on, let me say it real quick. I don't care what book out there they say otherwise. I don't give a damn what your book.
God is real, man.
I know God real. You ain't gonna convince me.
Yeah, he real.
Now that's one thing. You will get. If you come on here disrespecting God, you getting blocked. I'm sorry. Now I ain't gonna go against that.
Who's blocking God? What? Oh, that's on the comments.
No, he's just talking in general.
Oh, okay.
That's why I said that.
Yeah, he's not talking.
But what I'm trying to tell you, big dog, and I'm not saying this in no harm, but you gotta understand. You gotta really understand. You are thinking as a small mass. The major mass. If you go into a Catholic church, there's a white Jesus sitting there. They reading the same Bible everybody else is reading. If you go to the Mormon, you think the Mormons got a black Jesus sitting up there? They read the same book.
Hell no, they don't.
That's right.
It's wrong, but they don't.
There's no way.
Listen, whatever description they have in that book. Whatever description they have in that book for said Jesus, they overlooked that years ago, bro. They've been overlooked that. Okay, so that's what I'm trying to tell you. So when Kyrie went up there, and the first thing, see, they had a problem, like he did the light thing. Okay, yeah, they had a problem with it. But when he opened his mouth on that national broadcast, it told them that they were the major patriarchs in the Bible were black. That caused a problem, bro, because the Jewish community has taken over for Moses and Lot and all of them and Jesus. You remove them, dog. They have no political status. They have no religious status, which means that they come in innate people. You're not going to do that to them after all of these years. You're not, bro. You're looking at the small picture. You better look at the big picture, bro. There's a lot of dollars at stake. The Jewish community, the synagogues make a hell of a lot of money. The Jewish community within themselves in New York make a hell of a lot of money.
I agree.
And
what I'm telling you,
right? But they depend on their faith for their money.
What?
You don't understand. Their faith is what keeps them together. Their bondage. Their bondage of them being of chosen people. You're just taking the chosen one away from them by doing that. You're not gonna do that.
Even in the Bible, it says, like, do you know?
He still don't get it. He still don't get it.
I know. I get what you're saying, but that's not what got him in trouble. I'm just trying to tell you that's not.
No, you just took the chosen people away from their name. Yes, it will get you in trouble.
They care about getting hurt. They care about getting killed. That's what they care about.
Jewish people don't care about being the chosen people. That's why they have to. That's a superiority thing, dude. Read your book, you'll understand. That's a superior. When you are the chosen people of God, that means you are God's special people. You're not going to take that away from them. They work too hard for that. They didn't wrote too many books for that. They're not letting you do that. They're not going to let no black basketball player just come in there and ruin everything they done made for hundreds and thousands of years. We're not doing that.
Who did Moses marry?
Bro, I get all. I read the Bible. I understand all that. You don't seem to get it, bro. I get that. I know understand all that.
It's in the book.
They don't care, bro. Do you not understand that?
No,
they don't care. Religion is bigger than the book.
They know it's in their book.
Dude, religion is bigger than the book. It's called optics.
Kids are gonna be black. It's in the book.
Listen, bro. I'm gonna explain this for the last time so you understand. You must You cannot have a black martyr as your leader to look up to. That's a superior thing. They have to, that's the reason why they put that face there. So every time you see something that looks like that, that is a God to you. You don't get it. They're not going to change that up. They are not going to put a chocolate man up there with red eyes and an afro and say that that's your God. They're not doing that.
I don't see
where you missed that part, bro.
No, because I think
go in. Listen, dude.
They
if you
don't
can't
care
go
about that crap. Half these
go
Jews
in the Catholic Church and tell them.
Half these Jews don't even go to synagogue. They don't care about that mess.
How you know, bro? You making broad statements. You don't know what you're talking about, bro.
Half of them are like they're Jewish, but they don't practice the Jewish faith.
How you making statements like that?
They'll tell you that. They'll tell you that.
They do?
Yes. Do you know Jewish people?
So the synagogues are empty.
They're not as full as churches are.
They don't celebrate Yom Kippur.
They're not as full.
They don't
as
do
churches.
anything.
They don't do it as much as Christians do. No.
Yom Kippur?
They don't do it as much as Christians do.
You do your research on Jewish history, man. You don't know.
I'm saying there's a lot of Jewish people that are Jewish, but in the name only. They're not really into their Jewish.
And that's the political part, bro. So once you take them as a chosen people away, you take their political power away. You're not getting that part.
What political power do they have?
What Kyrie's on his knees right now. How much power do you need to know?
That's not political power. That's economics. That's not political power.
That is political. Who's pushing it? The media. The media is more political than anybody. They have their own agenda, their own narrative. That's what political is. Creating your own narrative.
No.
Bro, creating your own narrative is what's called politics.
No. Political power means people that are able to create laws. This is economics. Dude,
they just stripped. Listen, they stripped this man to the meat, to the meat, because they say he was anti-Semitic. That's not political power to you.
No.
That's
like a boycott. This is.
They just stripped Kanye of all his. That's not political power.
No, that's boycotts. That's just like when black people boycott. Just like how black people boycotted the bus rides in Alabama in the 60s and stuff. That's what the Jewish people did to Kanye. It's a boycott.
What the hell are you talking about, bro?
It's a boycott.
You don't even know what you're talking about. Bro, don't mention Alabama. You don't know what you're talking about.
It's a boycott.
My grandma was on the boycott. My grandma was on them buses. You don't know what you're talking about.
Exactly.
You don't know what you're talking about.
That's what the Jewish people are doing. They're boycotting Kanye. That's why he lost all his money. That's not a political thing. Political thing.
He made a religious statement too, and that's when they went after his ass.
No.
Just like Kyrie did.
What got after him was when he said
religious statements, bro.
No, it wasn't a religious statement. He said DEFCON 3 on Jews. That's what got him.
What you think that means?
That means I'm gonna kill all Jews. That's not a religious thing, bro. DEFCON 3.
Holocaust, bro.
That means a nuclear holocaust to the Jews. That's what that is.
What black person? DEFCON 3. What black person got nuclear weapons, bro? How does that even make any sense?
That means I'm going to exterminate the Jews.
Kanye don't even have no type of power to even say no crazy stuff like that.
But he did say it though.
Telling you, dog.
These Jewish people, they already have their synagogue shot up before. They've had this. This happened a couple years ago. You know, when black folks got them churches, a crazy white man went up there and shot up a Jewish synagogue in Pittsburgh.
I understand that you talk.
That's why they are so trippy, because they didn't already see.
So you're telling me the Jewish community has no power whatsoever? That's what you're telling me.
They do got power. They're flexing it right now. It's economics. Just like when black people, we can
political too, bro.
It's not.
The ADL got into it. The ADL is politics.
How?
What are you talking about?
How is the ADL politics? Explain it.
What do you mean? How is the
what is
Anti-Defamation League? That's political.
I don't think you even understand what politics is. What is the job of a
ADL?
politician?
Anybody who control?
Let me break it down. What is the job of a politician?
You tell me. You said you was gonna break it down.
To make laws.
That's what they do.
What
they do. Politicians make laws.
Yes, that's their job.
You sure?
Yes.
You sure?
Yes.
Politicians don't make laws.
Yeah, they do.
You don't even know. You don't even know the process of what goes on with legal. It has to go through bills. It has to go through rights. It has to go through. They don't just go, "Oh, I'm a politician. I can make a law." You cannot do that.
No. What they do is they create a bill which becomes a law. So they create laws.
All bills are not passed as laws.
So, like the Obamacare, was a bill in Congress, and now it's the law of the land. That's how it works. The Jews did not pass a law to attack Kanye West. The Jews did not pass a law to attack Kyrie Irving.
They don't have to pass a law, bro.
What part you're missing? What part you're missing, my friend, is that their community is so strong that they police themselves. So they can create laws within themselves, and they can pass them on to you. Just like, hold on. Well, I'll prove this to you too. Listen. Hold on. There's not too many cities. Hold on. There's not too many. Hold on, listen, bro. Hold on, bro. Listen, this will go somewhere. There's not too many cities in the United States that don't have a Chinatown. There's a reason for that. Because they make their own laws and they make their own laws, bro, within laws.
We don't have a Chinatown.
And the government knows not to go within them laws, just like the Jewish community.
We don't have a Chinatown in Minneapolis and St. Paul. So
I said many states.
That's BS.
The major cities do. The major cities do.
We're one of the largest cities in the country. So next, what is your point?
Major cities, not largest cities. Major cities.
We're one of the major ones.
Not largest, not major. Major, not larger. St. Paul, you don't talk about St. Paul. You talk about New York, LA, and Boston.
So that's
the major cities.
Only 4 cities have Chinatowns. That's it.
I said those are major cities. St. Paul, Minnesota is not a major city.
Is Minnesota a city or is it a state?
I said St. Paul, Minnesota is not a major city. I mean, major city. St. Paul. That is a city, isn't it? That is a city, right?
It's a city.
Okay. That's what I thought I said.
But okay, my point is, here's my point. They're just flexing their economic muscle. This is not political. Political means they create a law to say you can't say X, Y, Z. They don't have laws on the books like that. They don't.
Why not? So there's no laws against racial. You can't give that's not defamation of Canada, racial slurs, stuff like that. That's not laws.
You could say nigger.
That's what they're trying to do with Kyrie. That's what they're doing with Kyrie.
You can say racial slurs and not go to jail.
Bullshit, you can't. That's a hate crime. You a lie.
No.
Hate
crime means you have to actually do something. You can say
you hate crime is when you spewing out rhetoric, dude. That's a hate crime.
No. You can say whatever you want. They're not gonna throw you.
Bro, you cannot say what you want. That's inciting riots, bro. That's like you can't go in a movie theater.
No. If I say okay. If I say I hate this group of people, I'm not going to jail.
But what you mean? You tell me but you won't cause a riot.
Say whatever you want. You can say whatever you want, but that doesn't.
Oh, you think freedom of speech is that broad? You think the First Amendment is that broad? Yeah. Go ahead, try it. Go amongst a group of white people, say I hate white people, see what happens.
They ain't gonna do shit to me.
Okay.
Well, don't do it then.
Okay.
I say that. I can say that.
No, you don't. Don't
do it.
No, you don't. Any white people, and they won't do a damn thing. You can say that.
Go do it.
Anybody else in the panel believe that? Hell no.
I wouldn't do it.
Why? You scared of white people? Y'all scared of white folks?
What?
It's not about being.
Nah, y'all scared of them?
Yeah, dude, no, it's not about being scared of white people.
Yeah, it's not about being scared.
Not going on suicide mission.
Again, I could say whatever I want to them, but if they attack me, they're going to jail.
You think so?
If they start beating me up and stuff, I mean, the deal is you can say whatever you want.
Didn't you hold on? Let me ask you a question, bro. Didn't you hear Show just a couple of days ago say that if Ime Udoka was messing with a black woman, none of this stuff would have went out? But since he messed with a Becky,
Absolutely.
I agree with that.
Absolutely. So what are you talking about?
What I'm saying to y'all is this. I don't think y'all understand how the First Amendment works. Okay? You can say whatever the hell you want to say. That doesn't mean you can't have people attack you for it or do whatever, or people.
You cannot say whatever you want to say. It's a lie.
You can say whatever you want to say. Yes, you can.
Oh, you'll fire in a movie theater, see if you don't go to jail.
That's different. I'm talking
about.
You
saying whatever you want to say.
Okay, what you want to say. Technical. What I'm saying is, you could say, "I hate such and such. I hate these people," and nothing will happen to you. The government will not. The government will not take you to jail. The government won't take you to jail.
Sometimes lose everything.
That's what the First Amendment is. The First Amendment says the government can't take you to jail. That doesn't mean institutions. That doesn't mean people at your job.
Wait a minute. Ain't you up in St. Paul, Minnesota, where they got them racist ass cops?
Not in St. Paul. That's in Minneapolis.
Oh my God, Katie just dropped that.
So it's just a city over from racism, right?
It's a city over, yep. It's a totally different town. It is. I live here. I know it's different. Mayor's black here.
All right.
The mayor's black. It's a majority minority city. It's totally different than Minneapolis.
Okay.
I grew up with the mayor. Went to high
school. All right. I listen though. I can't say that you didn't. I don't know your background. I wouldn't even try to attest to that. But I know one thing like this. I know you ain't running around I know you ain't going around no other group and yelling out no slurs and think ain't nothing gonna happen. Or you ain't gonna go to jail. Because that's inciting a riot. That's going to jail, bro.
Again, my whole point is you can say whatever you want.
So you trying to tell me by you can ignite riots and not go to jail?
No, I'm not saying igniting riots.
But that's what's gonna happen if you do that. What part are you missing?
I don't think
a group of white people's gonna just sit there and let you keep talking shit about them and not attack you? That's inciting a riot, bro.
I don't think the law works that way. I'm sorry. I just don't.
What do you mean? You incited a riot.
So basically, if a white man says a bunch of stuff to some black people have a right to beat them up and they won't go to jail.
He's inciting a riot, bro.
No.
First of all, that white man wouldn't do nothing like that, not without no backup.
How do you know that? Let's say he's crazy. So let's say he's crazy. He goes into a group of black dudes and says, "You niggers, get out of here. I hate you niggers."
Dude, that's spewing hate. That's inciting a riot. You can go to jail.
Wait. No, listen. You're telling me if the black
and at least you get disturbed.
No, listen. If the black people beat that white man up, they're not going to jail.
Who they going to jail? Who?
If the white man comes up to a group of black dudes and starts talking mess, talking about nigger this, nigger that, and they beat that white man up, those black dudes ain't going to jail.
All depends on how fast they get.
Bullshit. Come on, you know those black dudes will go to jail. Come on now.
So you said the white guys won't? If there was a black dude?
If the white dude was talking mess to a bunch of black dudes.
No, if a black dude was talking a whole bunch of shit to some white boys and they beat his ass, would the white boys go to jail? Simple yes or no?
Yes.
Really?
Yep. They got it on tape. Yep. He'll go.
We got it on tape. Wait. You throwing other things into it. I just asked one question.
I've seen it before. Here in St. Paul. I've seen it before.
You've seen a whole bunch of black dudes go to jail for beating up a white guy.
No. The reverse. Where a white
you've seen a whole bunch of
black dude, and the white dudes went to jail.
But I just thought you said that y'all don't get down like that up there.
Yeah, we protect our black folks. That's why the white dudes went to jail.
Evidently not.
That's why the white dudes went to jail. You said I ever seen it. I said, yeah, the white dudes went there.
Ain't no city race free, man. Everybody's got racial tension.
Of course not. We just have more black folks in power up here. That's all. It's different.
Listen, man, that's not even power, bro. That's all figurehead, man, to keep the masses quiet. You don't understand that. They have to control the people. Listen. Let me show you a term that you may not know. You ever heard of sheeple?
I've heard of it.
You heard it? Do you know what it means?
It's people that are just followers.
It's a mass of people. They consider people, they keep them sheeple and useless eaters. You got to understand what that means. which means is they have to control the masses. Every narrative they push out controls the masses. Half the masses don't even know what half the shit is going on. They're just going with the rest of the people, bro.
I think
You don't
half
see
the
me.
masses is ignorant and don't read and understand what's going on. I agree
Right.
with your point because they don't understand.
So going back to your original
they get
statement,
bogged down in conspiracy theories and all this other bullshit instead of actually knowing what's going on.
Right. And that goes back to your theory about all them Jesus up in them churches. That's your conspiracy theory right there.
Well, again, like I said, like I said, the black churches that I know up here have black Jesuses. I don't know. To me, it's shocking to me that churches down south got white Jesuses. That's crazy to me.
Churches in the Northeast do too.
Yeah, that's crazy. Now I could see white folks having a white Jesus. I could see that because they're white people.
How about this? How about Africans have Jesus as a white man? How about the African churches do?
That's crazy because did you know the oldest Christian church in the world is in Ethiopia? So that doesn't make any sense. Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
Google it, nigga.
It's a Sophia Haga. It's in Alexandria, Egypt. That's the oldest one. That was discovered by Constantine's mother. That's the oldest one.
Hold on.
So I'm not Googling nothing. I know. You Google it. That's Constantine. You know who Constantine is, right? Right.
Yes.
So his mother found that. That's the Hagia Sophia. That's the oldest church ever.
Hold up.
That's what I said, homie. Do research.
The Ethiopian Orthodox Church is the largest,
not
oldest Christian churches in Africa.
Africa, look up Hagia Sophia.
All right, let's see.
And look up Constantine. You'll see who founded that church. That's what I'm trying to tell you, bro. I'm not telling you nothing that I don't know. I would not do that. I would tell you stuff that I know from history, which I've learned myself. Constantine's mother was the first one to found the church. It's the Hagia Sophia. It's not the Ethiopian church.
I don't know about that one.
Look it up. Look up Constantine. They'll tell you he founded the first church. You know what Constantine is, right?
He was a Roman emperor.
Who founded Christianity?
No, he didn't found Christianity.
Who did? Okay.
Do you know? Okay. He's the one that popularized it in the Roman Empire, but he didn't start Christianity. He didn't start it. Because
when he seen the cross in the sky, he found it as a sign, and that's when he deemed Christianity as the state religion. Other than that, he used to kill Christians.
That's what I'm saying. So he was the one who sanctified it. Other than that, he wasn't the founder of the Christianity religion. It wasn't Constantine. It wasn't.
Bro, he was the one who made it legalized. Other than that, it was an outlaw religion.
What he did, this is what he did. He took Christianity and he blended it in with the pagan traditions of their day. That's why Christians celebrate Christmas and things of that nature. Because he blended in some of the pagan stuff that they were doing in the Roman.
You mean the sun god? That's what they do on the 25th.
Yeah,
the Roman sun.
Exactly.
Well, okay, you're exactly me, but I'm telling you exactly what it is. You're telling me part of it, so I do know what you're talking about. You're telling me part. I'm telling you exactly, so I do know what you're saying. But what I'm telling you is, in 345, at the Council of Nicaea, that's when Christianity was born.
Right.
345 AD.
Yeah. I know that, bro. I know that. But I'm telling you, all he did was
they did it in the Da Vinci Code.
He made it a state religion.
They even told you in the Da Vinci Code. Huh?
What'd you say about the Da Vinci Code?
I said they even put it in the Da Vinci Code. He was the one who made Christianity legal. Other than that, they persecuted Jews. They killed the Jews. They killed the Christians.
Right. So he wasn't a founder of the religion. You said he created the religion. I'm like, no, he didn't.
I said he founded it in the Council of Nicaea. That's when they deemed it a legalized religion. It wasn't a legalized religion.
All he did was he took the religion that was.
Oh, he must have went dead. Well, anyway, bro, do research. It's better to read and be well informed than to be walking around here like an idiot saying somebody's an anti-Semitism, anti-Semite, and I don't even know what the hell that means. He's anti-religion? I mean, anti-language? Is that what that means? You're fading in and out, bro. Something's wrong with your phone.
Nah, I just got tired of him talking all that fake shit.
I tried to tell him he don't want to listen.
Bro, he wanted them people.
No, y'all were just going back and forth in a circle, to be honest with you. I understood what you were trying to say. You were trying to basically tell them, like, yo, the masses understanding or the non-understanding of what's in the Bible, they don't really know about, which is true. A lot of people don't know.
No, but all I'm saying is they're going to give you the information that they want to give you.
Yeah, they want
because they know the attention span of the masses is very short. We got to give it to them quick, give it to them precise, and give it to them hard, and let them run with it. And that's what we do.
No, that's true. Like when the slave owners back in the day, they would literally read the Bible to their slaves and say, "You see here, it says that the slaves are supposed to respect their masters. They're supposed to have slaves." So
you know why? You know why they did that? Because we didn't have. We didn't. No, this is the one thing we didn't. We didn't really have literacy at all until 1930, 1920s. The whole society, mass society, couldn't read. Even white folks couldn't read.
Mm-hmm.
So how you gonna have books if you can't read?
Right.
Books were at a premium back then. Everybody didn't have a Bible back then. Books were a premium.
Right.
And that's what I'm trying to explain to the dude. Like, he's like, oh, everybody knows. Everybody don't know. You're thinking in 2022, you need to go back to 1822 or 1622.
Right.
Then you'll understand that everybody didn't have a book and everybody wasn't literate. It wasn't just black people who couldn't read. White people couldn't read neither. Remember how I used to tell you they used to sign their name with an X? Because they couldn't read.
Mm-hmm.
And also, you got to speak on how much was changed from 1822 to 2022 in that Bible. I mean, we look at it.
Oh no, you gotta go back. You gotta go back to 16. No, you gotta go back to 1616 to see how much has been changed from when they changed over. Yeah, from the King James version.
Deeper in, yeah. I mean, but like even in that 100-year time period, things changed.
Yeah, bro. There are a bunch of books that were taken out of the Bible. A bunch.
Right.
Yeah, but what I was trying to explain to bruh is that you can't just make the assumption that he's like, well, everybody knows Jesus is black. No, everybody don't know that.
No. You know how this world reacts?
Bro, there are people
listen, my grandma was 100 years old. You couldn't have told her that.
Oh, God rest her soul. God bless her.
You couldn't have told her that. You can't tell my mother she's 71. You can't tell her that.
I believe you, bro, because they was raised in the times.
Right, bro. Thank you. They were indoctrinated. I was indoctrinated until I found out.
We getting different thinking now. They not just gonna change their beliefs because we believe something different now.
Exactly, bro. And that's how the masses are. So when Kyrie came out and said that black people were the major patriarchs in the Bible, do you know how many shockwaves he stirred?
Yeah, they don't.
People start clutching their pearls. Black people in the Bible.
That is a threat against power.
Yeah.
Thank you, bro. That's all I've been telling this dude. He's like, that's my political power. Yes, it is.
And it reveals the power of black people too.
Hey, my man, it's overall power. It's political power. It's any type of power you want to name. It's power.
No, but what I'm saying is the political and monetarily, because the biggest business in the world is religion. You know, that's the biggest business. From books to collection plates to everything. The synagogue makes money too. So if you go in there and tell them people they're not the chosen people, and them people start believing it, what happens to the synagogue? They lose money. What happens to the Jewish power? They lose power. You think they're gonna lose that after they done gained all? It took them almost 1,000 years to learn to get it. They're not losing that. And they're not finna let no little snide-nosed black basketball player tell them different.
Right. They're not gonna let them come in and try to check. Nah, they're not going for that.
This is what I'm trying. That's why I said it's bigger than just that little tweet. When he made that statement, that's why they putting him on his knees. Yep. He said, "My faith tells me that black people were the major patriarchs in the Bible." He should have never said his faith. That tells him that he's what? He's probably Islam. And Islam and Jewish don't see eye to eye.
They don't see eye to eye. Exactly.
Hey, but quickly.
That's why I said play the long game with this, not the short game. Just don't look at the stuff in front of you. Look at the stuff that's behind it.
Quickly though, the main reason I had to hop on the panel because my man TC was saying when Kanye said going DEFCON on Jewish people was like saying he was going to exterminate them. No, bro, he was not saying anything like that. Like you was trying to make him realize, bro, what makes you even think Kanye has the ability to exterminate anything? That's not what he was saying.
He knows he don't have that type of power. He can't even control the shit.
Like Jewish people are not worried about another Holocaust, bro. That can't happen. They have amassed.
Thank you. They made sure. Listen, my friend. They made sure that in 1947, when they deemed Israel a state.
Exactly.
1947.
Exactly.
1947. I'm sorry, 1945.
You will have.
And then 2 years later, they found the Dead Sea Scrolls. I don't even want to talk about that. I'm just letting you know what I know.
That's a real convo right there.
That's something deeper. I don't even want to go that far with it. I'm just letting you know. I'm just letting you know how much a muscle they've been trying to flex for so long. They didn't even have a country, bro. Right. They were supposed to go to Brazil. Brazil kicked them out. They had to move in with the Palestinians, and they muscled them out. That's why they throwing missiles at them right now.
That's why they bombing on them? Exactly.
So you think if they got nuclear missiles, they gonna let some white folks put them back in the oven? You must be crazy. That ain't never gonna happen again with them. Never.
No.
Never. And that's what I'm trying to tell dude. He's talking about black churches don't have no white Jesus. I don't know what black church you've been to. I know I've been to a whole lot and seen them.
Yeah, I'm from the South too, bro. Like I've never, as sad as it sounds, I've never seen a black Jesus in a church. That's what was so crazy to me about his statement. Like, what do you mean? Everybody knows that.
Yeah, no one does, man. I've been to a church in Florida. I've been to a church in New York, LA. I've never across the whole country. I've never seen a black Jesus in a church. Never.
You won't see a black Jesus, and you won't see a black Jesus in an African church, and you can't get no blacker than that.
Exactly, bro.
Exactly.
We got. Listen. I was raised in Alabama. I live in Boston right now, and I'm telling you, I ain't never ever in all my life seen a black Jesus in anybody's church. Whether it be white, black, green, yellow, or blue. They just don't do that, bro. This is a new thing that's starting up.
Yeah,
that's something new, bro.
Yeah,
you were seeing it in somebody's house. You wouldn't
you'll see it in somebody's house because somebody didn't drew it.
Yep.
Because somebody didn't drew it. It's very rare that you'll run around here and see black Jesus in somebody's store.
Yeah. But you know what the thing is like hearing y'all conversation and like you was making them points like what homeboy wasn't really realizing. And a lot of times when you grow up a certain way, you think everybody know. A lot of people are ignorant to shit, man. Like I remember coming up, you wouldn't even know black people existed in those times by the way they describe shit. Because you got white people advertised on every damn thing.
On everything.
You would know on everything.
Right.
Let me tell y'all.
Country and have white folks advertised in it like ain't no black.
Let me tell you how far. Let me tell you how far gone the Jewish community is. When I was younger, my dad used to do business with a lot of Jewish people. They were all good people. Don't get me wrong. But one of them asked my dad a question one day. He said, "What color is black people's dandruff?" And we all I remember I was a little kid when he asked that question. And I was just like, wouldn't it be the same? He thought we had different colored dandruff. But that's how much they're so far away from us.
Right.
When everybody thinks they're that close, they're not that close. They deal amongst their own. And they're not going to respect us until we group up together and be amongst us own. Yeah, they helped us out with the NAACP, but that's it. People don't realize the Jewish organization runs that, not black people.
Right. That and I was about to say, without getting into all the conspiracy and all that crap, like they help
That's
with
not conspiracy.
because,
They'll tell you blatantly. That's not a conspiracy.
no, I'm saying they help with that because of monetization gain. Like even with that, they aren't
Hey y'all.
help, bro.
Hey, Showtime. Yeah.
They helping because there's a gain.
I ain't mean to in the campaign, but we got Clippers and Spurs game. We got a couple, man.
Salute.
That's a great conversation, though, fellas.
Appreciate it, man. Yeah, y'all be good, man.
It's always great.
Yeah. I'm finna end there. All right, y'all. Salute everybody.
Salute.
Gonna come on to the next stream, man. I gotta do the clip one. Salute.
Peace.